Stream Elements said Ye Old Nerdcast is now live. Streaming just chatting, just hanging out, peeking around webtoons. Street corner Bucky just redeemed get ready.
My dick.
Myself and content said Ye. Myself and content said I'm actually gonna shower first BRBOL.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a chill Thursday evening. My extended vacation is rapidly coming to an end, and I'm enjoying it, but I didn't really do much today. Today's actually been a hell of a lazy day, so I'm actually right now I'm doing a little bit of I guess it's work kind of stuff. If you were around, and I saw you pop in, Vince, welcome back to the stream, and Bianca too, welcome back to the stream to both of you. Hope you guys are enjoying your evenings. If you were around for my year-end review, I posted a resolution for 2025 to pick back up on the comic and go full steam ahead. And I hadn't had a chance to talk to Royal about that yet, but she messaged me earlier asking me questions about the comic, so I assume she also set that as like a goal for herself. So it made me realize, though, I feel kind of bad because she already has done an incredible amount of great work on the first issue, and I've just been kind of sitting on it. So I've kind of been paralyzed, not knowing how to pursue, how to go forward. And I think I'm settling on, and this is why I have in the title of my comment, or the title of the stream, peeking around webtoons. I think I'm going to decide on whether, I think I'm going to put it on webtoons. Or at least the first few issues will be on webtoons. So I'm just peeking around on here to see. I already did that. Why are you asking me to verify my email again?
Street Corner Becky said had a scare earlier. Windows update, PC would entry start, hard reboot, nothing. Had to use an external drive to make a Windows boot drive with my fiance's PC. Lost half a terabyte of stuff on that drive.
That's shitty. That's not a scare. That's an actual incident. That's an actual incident. Why are you making me do all this again? Damn, that sucks. Now that I mentioned it, you did message something to me earlier about the Plex, but I think I was driving at the time, so I didn't really quite pay attention to it. I'm assuming that's what that message was about. Content rating self-assessment. Oh boy. No violence, blood, or gore. That's not true. Mild fantasy, blood, and a few. Let me actually. Oh, my phone has been popping and I haven't been paying attention to it.
Street Corner Becky said, yeah, if you go to play anything and it says missing, let me know. Gonna slowly replace that stuff.
Sure thing, sure thing. Hold on a second. A friend of mine keeps sending me clips from, like, probably one of the horniest animes she's managed to come across on Crunchyroll. I have no idea what's going on. This shit is so bizarre. I don't even know how she found this fucking thing. What is going on here? What? forget what she said the show was, which series.
Myself and Content asks interspecies reviewers.
Interspecies reviewers? No, hold on a second. Let me scroll up. Prison School.
Street Corner Becky asks what in the what?
It's some show called Prison
Myself
School.
and Content said what? Myself and Content said ha 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 ha. Myself and Content said I love that anime.
Okay, then you have outed yourself as being
Myself
perpetually.
and Content said ha 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 ha.
You've outed yourself as being perpetually overly horny. Then Bianca, if you love that anime, then you have to report to horny jail. That's just the law. That's just the law now. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm just here to enforce them. Like, I've only seen like 7-8 second clips here and there, and it's like the craziest, horniest shit imaginable.
Myself and Content said I like it because it's funny lol.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why she sending me the clip. She's like, this is hilarious. But out of context, it just looks... I guess out of context, it just looks depraved. Which I guess is its own draw. I guess that's its own draw, too. If you like extremely horny, depraved anime, then maybe that one's worth paying attention to.
Myself and Content said oh for sure.
I still have a Crunchyroll, so I think I do at least. Maybe I'll peek at it when nobody's looking. All right, violent graphic
Myself and
content.
Content said, but sometimes the context makes it worse. Myself and Content said ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna say violent themes with moderate blood or gore. It's nothing I've written is super gory, but it is violent though, so I think that's good. Nudity. Well, I'm definitely not doing Prison School, so.
Myself and Content said BRB still haven't showered lol.
Go take your shower. Some characters in minimal clothing, e.g. bathing suit, lingerie, non-sexual themes, comedic nudity with strategic censoring, or fan service panels, minimal clothing and sexual posing, sexually suggestive themes. I guess at the most I'm in the some characters in minimal clothing category. Sexual content. No sexual content or themes.
Myself and
Mild.
Content said no nudity in there.
I assumed as much. They're just trying to gauge how horny your shit is without it being like straight up porn.
Myself and Content said nudity is covered with white screen.
Mild sexual themes, sexual content or innuendos in a few episodes. Sexual content and sexually suggestive themes throughout. So far, I don't think I've written anything with extreme sexual content. I guess mild sexual themes for now, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that'll change in the future. You could always change your rating, I imagine, right? You're not like married to.
Myself and Content said just the accidental peeing fall cry.
What? The accidental peeing? What? What is going on over there? Are you okay? Hurry up and get to that shower. Hurry up and hop in that shower. Profanity. No profanity. Fully censored profanity. Oh no, I'm uncensored profanity throughout the series. Alcohol, drugs, or tobacco.
Myself and Content said that's in the anime lol.
Oh, you're still talking about the anime. Oh, what I'm doing right now is I'm creating my webtoons page, and I'm doing the content rating self-assessment.
Myself and Content said Therese tons of profanity.
I'm doing my content rating self-assessment for the comic I wrote.
Myself and Content said do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about Prison School anymore. Although Prison School, would that even be allowed? Would that shit be? I mean, maybe, I guess. You know what? Once I'm done creating my thing, I'm actually gonna browse around webtoons and see what's up here. So who knows? Hopefully, there's nothing that's gonna be super crazy. Depiction of moderate to excessive consumption of alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. Yes. Sensitive themes and topics. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on some of that. So. Oh, I didn't do that.
Street Corner Becky said my fiance spends an inordinate amount of times on webtoons on her phone. Street Corner Becky said couldn't tell you which.
Okay. Ask her what she recommends. I'll peek at it. One of the channel regulars in here. I think Lynn
Content said not on webtoons. They don't have 18. That would be Tapas and Lezen. KKBRB. Street Corner Becky said, or is it webcomics? She's asleep, but I'll ask tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess I did that. I think. It wants me to upload episodes now, but I'm not ready for that part. I'm not ready for that part. So I'll save that for later. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at I put mine in the Jesus, there's a lot of romance drama going on here. Action. Is webtoons just like exclusively like people that want to be manga or anime artists? There's no other kind of art style represented on here? It seems like a good way to stand out within to be not be that style of art, but then I guess you probably wouldn't fit in with the demo here.
Myself and Content said usually the same.
I mean, I saw a dinosaur. What's going on with the dinosaur here? Oh yeah, I need to yell at Duolingo, those sons of bitches.
Myself and Content said Tapas and Lezen have more different ones.
Tapas?
Street Corner Becky asks, have you ever checked out webcomics? Myself and Content said a lot have the same artists.
Tapas, like the Mexican finger foods? The Misadventures of a Bloodthirsty Baby T-Rex.
Haunted Taco 12 said well, Duolingo actually did a song for Squid Game.
What do you mean Duolingo did a song for Squid Games? What does that even mean?
Myself and Content said the webtoon website /app lol. Haunted Taco 12 said lol.
What do you mean Duolingo did a song for Squid Game? How does that even work? Like the owl thing?
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah, it's called Korean or Get Eaten.
Good lord. Welcome back to the stream, Taco. How are you doing tonight? That's a part of the whole Squid Game Season 2 thing that bothers me.
Haunted Taco 12 said do your lessons, Devin, or else.
This is what's pissing me off. Look, hold on a second. This fucking motherfucker's pissing me the fuck off. I pay these bitches too. I pay them. I'm a like Duolingo super Duolingo. So they have my money, right? Like, I can't get past. God damn it! Are you kidding me? I can't get past this lesson right here because watch. Start. Hold on a second. Okay, so it wants me to say this phrase right here. And no problem, I could say that. I've been saying it for fucking weeks nonstop now. Sensei no shushin wa doko desu ka? And it's just gonna keep asking me to repeat it. It what it does is it blanks out certain parts of the sentence.
Haunted Taco 12 said you can skip voice prompts.
Not this one. If you notice, maybe if you can see, there's no option to skip. Like, this is a lesson that I have to use the mic on. Sensei no shushin wa doko desu ka? That's where is her teacher from?
Haunted Taco 12 said you can turn them off in the setting.
Sensei no shushin wa doko desu ka?
Settings.
In the settings, what do you mean? This is where it fucks me up. So this is saying Tomodachi no shushin wa doko desu ka, but for some reason it never registers. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you flipping out? It never registers me saying Tomodachi. So like I've been stuck on this one because it keeps failing me whenever I try to say Tomodachi.
Haunted Taco 12 said you can disable them.
Hold on a second. I mean, it sucks to have to do that.
12 said language learning streams would be cool.
It sucks to have to disable it, though, because I actually do like having to speak the sentence into the mic. I don't want to have to turn it off. They need to... I entered 2 bug reports on this. 2 bug reports with video and everything. And, like, they haven't even replied to my shit. So, like, I don't want to not do the voice, because I want to learn how to actually speak it and shit.
Taco 12 asks, does it have a report bug feature?
Yes, I've reported the bug twice. So now I'm just angry. I'm stuck here.
Taco 12 said, oh, you answered me.
Yeah, sorry, I'm ranting a little quickly. Quit. All right, let me see. Where in the where even are the settings? Oh, here we go. Preferences maybe. Haptic motivational messages, listening exercises. Listening exercises. Wait, that's not the same as speaking, is it?
Happy Royal just subscribed with Twitch Prime for 23 months.
Hey!
They have been subscribed for 3 months.
Thank you for the sub, Royal. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Thank you. I appreciate that. As I'm ranting about... Okay, hold on a second. I disabled the listening one.
Happy Royal said I'm tie-tie.
It's still... Hold on a second. Maybe I went to the wrong one. Settings. You know, Bill Burr was absolutely right, by the way, about how annoying it is.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'd probably do alright in Squid Game.
Every time that you have to, like, solve a problem nowadays, it inevitably asks you to, like, someone tells you have to go to settings, and just hearing that phrase, have you gone to settings? Open up settings. It starts to grate on me a little bit. Let me see. Let me go back
Street
to
Corner Becky
preferences.
asks, right, why can't it just work like intended? Happy Royal said, according to my Twitch recap, I spent 91 hours watching you last year.
Oh, awesome. I mean, that sounds cool to me. Was I your most watched streamer or not? That's the real question.
Said it's largely games that I've played as a kid, and I play a mean Dakji. That businessman would be the one getting the slaps. Happy Royal said yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Royal. That's funny, Taco, because me and my friend were watching Squid Game, and every time they introduce a new game, we're like, what the fuck is this? But we recognize that it's just because we're not Korean. So we just don't know. But it's always like, we're going to play a game. And then the explanation of the rules, it's always something really like weird and esoteric sounding to us, I guess. Maybe Western games sound just as strange to people in Korea, but it's just funny. I saw somewhere that I think David Fincher is in talks of doing like an American adaptation of Squid Game. Which
Haunted Taco 12 said I'm pretty good at Dongi too.
Is that real? I didn't follow up on that. Oh, it's in the Google suggestions. What is this? They are not going to throw this idea away. David Fincher's Squid Game project gets an exciting update from creator.
12 said I don't think American Squid Game could work.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, brilliant creators in some other country created a cool thing. Let's Americanize it. Why? Why do you need to? Like, why do you need to?
Becky said Liam Neeson is starring in the reboot of Naked Gun, so you never know.
Liam Neeson? Well, I mean, Liam Neeson is at least like fucking, he's an Americanized enough.
12 said especially under David Fincher.
Liam Neeson is Americanized enough to like do that and not have it be some weird fucking, some artistic colonization project. They did the same thing with Let the Right One In. I think that was what it was called. That Swedish vampire movie. I saw that one when it came out in theaters and it was cool. But then they did like an Americanized version called Let Me In, which I did not go see. I'm vehemently opposed to the idea of it. And it sounded like it flopped anyways, which, by the way, good. Even doing the Americanized version of The Office kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Squid Game 2 drop. Tomatoes. Announced in
Street
October.
Corner Becky said was looking at 2025 movies and forgot the Running Man remake with Glenn Powell was coming. Nightbox said Ye Old Nerdcast has a Discord
In addition to
server.
Squid Game Season
Join
3,
now
David
to
Fincher
keep
is
the
also
fun
working
going
on a
off
new
screen.
Squid Game project for Netflix.
Haunted Taco 12 said the British Office is better.
Oh, God. I mean, why? What? There's, like... Part of what makes Squid Game cool is that you learn something, I guess maybe for a Western audience, you learn something about the uniqueness of Korean society.
Ghosts is better as well.
Like Korean society and culture. Again, like all the games that they play and shit like that. Like it's neat in that aspect. Like there's nothing. Why Americanize it? Why Americanize it? What are you going to do different? What's going to make it unique? Like, what kind of message? And again, Squid Game is a very vehemently, anti-capitalist show, or at least it has sharp criticisms of it. Is that what your intent is going to be? To have like a strong critique on American capitalism? And, how we treat the least of our society?
Squid Game has reached Western audiences and introduced them to Korean cinema, but they have a hard time understanding.
Who has a hard time understanding? I don't think people have a hard time understanding. I don't think it would be as successful as it is if people had a hard time understanding. Same thing for Parasite. It's pretty universal. In fact, like, I think that a part of the reason why Korean cinema and Korean pop culture in general, including K-pop, especially K-pop. I think the reason that pops off more in the US than J-pop ever did or Japanese cinema ever did, for the most part, is largely because the way that it's crafted is very universally
Haunted Doc
I
12
guess
said largely people in charge of Western cinema opposed to viewers.
people in charge of Western cinema opposed to viewers. Like, I think a lot of the Korean pop culture is very ingratiating to Western audiences in a way that a lot of Japanese cinema just, you know, maybe it more so now than before, but in the past certainly wasn't. I could be wrong. I just think it's dumb. Every time that someone that isn't a white guy does in America does something that's successful, the first thing Hollywood does is like, okay, well now we have to do it with our white guy, and then we're gonna make that version over here. And it's never. I guess The Office was probably the most successful version of that, but
people I know that don't like subtitled films are usually the I don't like reading types.
Fuck them. You don't need them. Clearly. That didn't stop Squid Game from fucking dominating everything. And if anything, this is proof that you should be very open to expanding where you're pulling, for lack of a better word, content. Where you're pulling your content from. Because if subtitles are no longer a barrier, then you've got a literal whole world of shit waiting to be discovered.
Haunted Doco 12 said white guy Gi-hung lol. Street Corner Becky said I've never seen Squid Game tongue.
I mean, it's worth watching, I think. But also at the same time, like, there was a video, I think Vox may have put it out, about the prevalence, the recent trend of so many people, myself included, myself chief among them probably, who just watch everything with subtitles on now.
Haunted Doc
no matter what it
said,
is.
Gosh darn games need to stop. I tell you what, those are some right doggone bad dudes.
Like, I'm one of those people that has to turn subtitles on for everything I watch, no matter what. So I guess in that respect, it makes no difference because I've trained myself to, you know, read the lines at the bottom, plus pay attention to what's up top. It makes no difference to me if something's in a foreign language or not. I think a lot of people are probably in that boat too. Let's get my jams going again. Anyways.
Haunted Taco 12 said I also watch with subtitles. I don't trust my auditory sense of English much, and it just stems from that.
That's all, that all stemmed from Duolingo. Not letting me, and I still have not been able to find the setting that'll let me dismiss that lesson. But, because of that, I'm stuck. And every day I get a thing. I currently have a 121 day streak going. And every day I get a message that's like, your streak is about to expire. Quick, do a lesson. And it's like, I can't, it's just going to be the same fucking thing. I can't tell you how long every single day it has to have been for at least a month now. Maybe a little less than a month, maybe 3 weeks. Every day for the past 3 weeks. Sensei no shushin wa doko desu ka? Ping! Tomodachi no shushin wa doko desu ka? It's like, come on, I'm saying Tomodachi. I'm saying the fucking word every single day, but I have to.
Daco 12 said maybe force someone else to say it, Kappa.
I tried that. When I was watching Squid Game with a friend of mine, because I've been ranting about this in my day-to-day life as well. And I was yelling at her. I was like, it just forces me. It forces me to do this every fucking day to keep my streak going, and it's driving me crazy every single day. And I was like, how about this? I'm gonna start this But then when we get to where I have to say Tomodachi, you say it. And there were some struggles because, you know, she never bothered even trying to speak Japanese before. So she was like, what? Tomodachi? What? And I was like, just say the thing. And she did. And it still didn't register. It still didn't pick it up. So I'm just stuck right there. Tomodachi no shushin wa doko desu ka?
Taco 12 said you're going to start your own Squid Game and just force them to say Tomodachi.
Every game is gonna be
Tamagotchi JK.
Every game is gonna be Tomodachi related. The funny thing is, my favorite sushi joint in Austin is called Tomo Sushi, and it's short for Tomodachi Sushi. You know, I know the word Tomodachi. I've fucking thrown hundreds of dollars at Tomodachi, eating the most delicious sushi imaginable. So this isn't a hang up for me. I should be able to get past this lesson.
12 said if you pass, you get the money and everyone else dies.
The game is just a big Duolingo on that lesson screen, and you have to say Tomodachi no shushin wa doko desu ka? And if it recognizes Tomodachi and passes the lesson, then you win. If not, then just like a trapdoor opens and you fall to your death. That's the only Squid Game my Squid Game has. Sensei wa Burajiro shushin desu.
Hi, sorry, I had Twitch issues again. Haunted Taco 12 said just kidnap a Japanese man at the restaurant and make him say it.
It still probably wouldn't. I mean, first of all, there are no. Well, actually, that's not true. The founder, he's Japanese. The founder's Japanese, and one waiter is Japanese. But literally everybody else there are all like Mexicans, and then one rockabilly dude. But that rockabilly dude can sling some sushi.
Are we going to Hawaii? Haunted Taco 12 said, I need your help.
Are we going to Hawaii? Wait, what? Are we going to Hawaii? I feel like something that's referencing something that I may have forgotten. I feel like that's referencing something I may have forgotten. I need your help. Anyways, that news annoys me. Now I'm doubly annoyed.
Haunted Taco 12 asks maybe type it into Google Translate and force it to say it. Happy Royal 7 now you said you wanted to go because I said I wanted to go.
This series contains adult themes and situations and is recommended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Yes. Sherrard Jackson, Darby. Oh man, it just starts off with some dinosaurs getting capped? What the fuck? Okay, so this one, it's just like, are all webtoons like this? Where it's just like, oh, there's a little bar up top. Okay. Wait, oh, this just takes you to the next issue. So every page is just connected, you just scroll down.
Nightbox said Ye Old Nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
How'd you get in there, boy?
Haunted Taco 12 asks
Why
they
is-
don't have a dark mode.
They're all
Haunted Taco 12 said my eyes are bleeding.
they're all talking like, well, I don't know if there is such thing as a dark mode on this.
Happy Royal said is this like Edgelord Land before time?
It might be. Hold on a second. Let me
Street Corner Becky said what's funny is dark mode kills my eyes lol.
Dark mode. Wait, how does dark mode kill your eyes? That doesn't make any sense.
Haunted Taco 12 said how? Getrion Kelly asks what up? Comic time?
Yo, what's up, Kelly? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight? I don't
Happy Royal said it's harder for you to read and catch mistakes in dark mode.
Is it? I don't know. I mean, I'm used to dark
Street Corner
mode
Becky
because
said just the strain from reading with all the darkness around it.
Interesting. I don't feel that strain. Then again, I also
Happy
don't
Royal
really
said they are both not great for your eyes. I watched a silly video about it.
Wait, what do you mean they're both? Like dark mode and light mode? Are you saying that there's no there's no savior here?
Taco 12 said I'm convinced people that use light mode are communists, and not the good type of communists.
The fuck?
Happy Royal said yeah, they both give you eye strain.
Then everything gives you eye strain. I've never been bothered by light or dark mode, honestly. Like, I have all my stuff in dark mode, but that's just a choice. It doesn't hurt neither of them hurt my eyes. Like, I didn't even notice until Taco mentioned it. Like, it's just fine. It's normal for me.
Taco 12 said I had bad eyes to begin with.
Well, that's all y'all's problem. Y'all are the one with the fucked up eyes. I've got 20/20. I've got eagle eye vision. I'm still reading the fucking billboard or the little banners that the planes with the advertisement fly through the sky with. I'm still reading that shit. I got good vision, so my eyes are fine for now. Maybe that'll change, but for now they're fine. Y'all got to get yourself some of that Roto Gold. The Roto Gold eye drops. Bone biter's not a very nice thing to say.
Happy Royal said watch that internet comment etiquette on dark mode on YouTube. I think it's like the second result if you search it on YouTube. Happy Royal said it was funny. Street Corner Becky asks the paint stick eye drops.
Paint stick, what?
Happy Royal said anyway this comic, I give it a thumbs down.
You give it a thumbs down? Why? What's your ultimate critique on this comic? I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just browsing through it a little just to see. Is it too edgelordy? Edgelordy Land Before Time? I don't mind the art. I think the art's pretty cool. I don't understand why the dinosaurs are all fucking themselves up.
Getrion Kelly asks what is this? Land Before Time, the dark chapter?
The reason why I picked this is because it was the one art style that I saw that wasn't like generic anime looking art style. Like everything else just looks like
Happy Royal said Land Before Time,
anime.
dark mode.
So
Street Corner Becky said it's Jurassic Snark.
Jurassic Snark. Taekwondo Kid.
Happy Royal said what is this BG music?
Oh, I know you're not
Happy
about to
Royal
start.
said it sounds familiar.
I know you're not about to start hating on my background
Haunted
music.
Taco 12 said I can't help it lol. I'm technically legally blind and I can only drive because I have a waiver. I've got convergence insufficiency, depth perception and light sensitivity issues. And my vision is mixed in isometropia. Haunted Taco 12 said my vision is screwed. Street Corner Becky said it's elevator music. Happy Royal asks so is it the Weather Channel?
No, it's an astronaut on the
Happy
base.
Royal said is this the 7th Day Outlook?
It's fucking an astronaut playing the bass guitar. It's 80s Tokyo funky lo-fi playlist. And you know what? I'm feeling the funk.
Haunted Taco 12 said it reminds me of math rock.
Alright, well, fine.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money.
Y'all are hating on my
Getting back on track with fashion.
Shut up. Y'all are hating on my my playlist here. I love me some Japanese math rock. This is 1000% Weather Channel. It's not the Weather Channel. Don't let them pressure you. Keep it going. I liked it, but I mean, usually when somebody says something sounds like the Weather Channel, it's not like a positive thing. Elevator music. It was also described as elevator music, which is also not necessarily a positive thing. Oh, gee, she's still sending me fucking video clips from this crazy-ass show. The fuck? I can't watch this clip right now. This is insane. Okay. Kind of sounds like chilling in Persona 5. Not bad. I mean, I can go back to it then. I'll go back to it. Wait, what? Why'd you do that? That's not where I wanted to go. There. I brought it back. As Joe Biden said in the Billionaire Hunt video, F
May
him.
Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel
Castor Labs died.
and the United States.
Haunted Taco. Happier. Haunted. Happier. Haunted. Haunted. Katrion Kelly said kind sounds like show. Haunted Doc. Haunted Doc. Haunted Doc. Sound alerts. Happier Royal said this is the kind of thing YouTube recommends me lol. It's like 5 hours of 90s Weather Channel Vaporwave. Haunted Taco 12 said Persona 5 is good, but I can't stand that little runt, Morgana.
I've never... You know what? I was gonna say I've never played Persona 5, but the reality is I've never played any of them. Alright, which one should I check out? You know what? Let me check out a different genre. Let me check out... Let's see what's going on in superhero
Happier Royal
webtoons.
said anyway, are we going to Hawaii? Haunted Taco 12 said horny little cat needs to be put in an oven.
I don't even want to fucking know what the context of that last one is, but Jesus Christ, Taco. We'll go to Hawaii if we can make some money off of our comic. How about that? Let's set that as a goal.
Happier Royal said Yolda 6 Nani. Street Corner Becky said no cooking cats.
Royal, I think you were the first person to use that emoji, and I love it. That emote, I love it. I love it because it's...
Getrion
I
Kelly
don't know if
said
there's a
low.
way for me to show.
Haunted Taco
Hold on a second.
12
Hold on a
said
second, guys.
Street
Hold on a
Corner
second.
fried Morgana. Street Corner Becky said lol. Haunted Taco 12 said I like how she draws out Morgana. Haunted Taco 12 said she says the word pretzel funny too. Street Corner Becky said I'd have used that emote but it's sub only. Happier Royal said pretzel. Haunted Taco 12 said aw, she didn't do it that time. Haunted Taco 12 said pretzel.
Sensei no shushin wa doko desu ka?
Haunted Taco 12 said pretzels, chocolate covered pretzels.
Oops.
Happy Royal said pretzel.
We're all saying pretzels. She says the word pretzel funny too. Wait, who says the word pretzel funny? I'd have used that emote, but it's sub only. Oh, it's a sub only emote? I didn't even realize that I had it set that way.
Happy Royal said pretzel.
Okay, so that emote there.
Haunted Taco 12 said she almost did at the end that time. She does it in a little accent. Pretzel, Suki, pretzel, pretzel, pretzel.
She's saying pretzel okay. What's wrong with how she says pretzel?
Ye
Okay.
Old Nerdcast said Yolda 6 Nani 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 Yolda 6 Nani.
This
Happy Royal said
that
it
dog.
is. Happy Royal said pretzel.
One of my favorite.
Haunted Taco 12 said it will roll the R sometimes.
It's one of my favorite dogs of all time, and you know he passed unfortunately a couple years ago. It was real sad.
Haunted Taco
but
12 said pretzel.
my friend, for Christmas, in honor of that dog, got me this.
Happy Royal said pretzel.
And
Haunted Taco 12 said he seems like a good buddy.
this is one of my favorite things of all time. This is easily one of my favorite gifts of all time. So now I've got that guy.
Happy Royal said haha that's cute.
It is cute. It's one of the cutest. I mean, he's had a lot of cute pictures. He's got a lot of cute pictures, but this is probably one of the cutest ones. There's also a picture of like me grilling at a grill, and he's just like standing.
Ichinon Kille said badass.
He's just like standing in front of the grill,
Haunted
looking
Taco
up at
12
me.
said he's in the big league snowy. Haunted Taco
Snowy.
12 said now.
I wanted to get that as a shower curtain too, of him watching me grill, because he was obviously very interested in whatever was going on top of that grill. But this one's a good one too. So I'm happy. Maybe I'll unlock it. Maybe I won't make that emote sub only, but
Haunted Taco 12 said maybe get it as a grill apron.
that's a good idea too. That's actually a great idea. That's a great idea. I'm gonna actually look into that. But
Happy Royal said does that place you're like an influencer for or would ever have a pink mic?
Newer? You know what? I don't think they have sound stuff. I think most of their stuff is lighting, but I'll check.
Street Corner Becky asks any way to make the kitties a follow one so you can use it in other channels.
Do I have them all sub-locked? I can't remember what I did with them.
Haunted Taco 12 said my wife got me some silly grill aprons a while ago. One's like. Happy Royal said oh lighting. I didn't remember.
Wait, what? What happened? Where'd the product
Street
list?
Corner Becky said in VM I think using it in other channels is a sub thing anyway.
Slider, okay, video equipment, camera accessories, filters, others, mobile photography, tripods, light stands, light stands, flashlights, video lights. Yeah, mostly lights, but it looks like they have some
Happy
other
Royal
stuff.
said I got a new keyboard but I don't have a mic.
You know, I always recommend the mic that I use, and I wish I could have like an affiliate program with them too. I looked into it. I sent them an email through their official channels, but I never heard anything back. Because I recommend this mic to anyone and everyone.
Said okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Bianca. I recommend this mic to anyone and everyone, and I recommend it to you too, Royal. If you're gonna start doing, I mean, what do you need it for? I mean, it's a good mic in general, but are you gonna like start doing more streaming or what? Video production, or you just need it?
Haunted Taco 12 said a most welcome return, Bianca. Myself and content said
Oh wait, hold on a
thanks.
second. Microphones and accessories. Maybe they have something in here. So it looks like they may have some shotgun mics for a camera.
Happy Royal said I just need one. And it would be nice to have one that matched all my pink things.
Okay, it looks like I don't know about some
Haunted
omnidirectional
Taco
ones.
12 asks Pretzel, Birdsel. Myself and content said you should invite me on our Twitch streams. We delaying too much, lol.
Delaying too much? What do you mean?
Myself and content said Haunted Taco 12 you oh.
You're always welcome on my stream, for certain.
Haunted Taco 12 said Pret. Zell.
What kind of mic are you looking for though? Like is it you want a desktop mic or is it something?
Happy Royal said Pretzel.
Oh, you guys are just going fucking nuts in the chat.
Myself and content said we always talk about it but never plan anything.
Yeah, because I'm the absolute worst at planning things. I don't plan shit. I don't plan anything. Royal, hold on one second. Royal, I'm going to... Hold on, let me see.
Haunted Taco 12 said Suki won't roll her R on the pretzel Yoda 6th Suki. Myself and content said Sam. Street Corner Becky asks when we gonna plan some Marvel arrivals.
I need a fucking crew.
Patreon Kelly asks ADHD, am I right? Happy Royal said yeah, desktop. I have headphones but I am using my friend's Snowball mic RN.
Very ADHD. Wait, no, hold on a second. I am not a robot.
Happy Royal said Genie say pa and robot. Haunted Taco 12 said ADHD is a powerful thing, but so is the taste and my sudden desire for a Bavarian pretzel. Ye old Nerdcast sent a link. Ye old Nerdcast sent a link.
Bavarian pretzel.
Myself and content said are you sure?
Royal, that link. Use
Haunted
that link.
Taco 12 said Latin Brazil.
Alright, hold on a second. Use that link, Royal. If you go onto that site, if you find a mic that you like, and I haven't used their mics, I should probably, you know what? That's a good idea. Because I'm always looking for more microphone solutions for when I do have in-person guests. So maybe I should look into one of their mics and see how they run, see how they go. But if you decide to buy a mic from them, then use that link, and that should help me out. And make sure, I don't know if you watch the video, but make sure you're not using Honey. Don't use the Honey browser extension. Or any of those other browser extensions that search for coupons and shit. Don't use those. Don't use those. Because those will scrape away my affiliate code, and it'll attach their affiliate code. And then I won't get credit. Let's see. Oh, I don't have one of those. Too bad it's 10:30, far too late to eat. Y'all funny about that. I need to start doing that too. I'm an old man now, so I need to get into old man mode and be like, oh, pizza past 8? I can't do pizza past 8. Like, I'm still running around like I'm fucking 15 and shit. And it's like, oh, it's 3 in the morning. Let's do some Thai cuisine. Let's do some Masman curry.
Haunted Taco 12 said I've been an old man since the age of 8. Myself and Constant said right? Unless Glitch Cat Haunted Taco 12. Haunted Taco 12
also,
said lol. Happy Royal said I would love some Thai cuisine.
Me too, always. I need a crew for Marvel Rivals. I posted it in the damn Discord. I was like, hey, who's up for Rivals? And nobody responded to me.
Said a boil a taco.
Nobody responded to me. So we definitely need to organize getting some people together so that we can train up. We can train up. Because there is a learning curve for sure. There's a learning curve, and I'm still figuring my way around it. But I don't like doing that with randos because sometimes you don't play with chill people. So
Myself and Constant said I don't have it yet. Lol.
Do you have a computer that can run it? I mean, it's free.
Becky said, well, the last time I was asleep.
It's free,
Haunted
so there's
Taco
that.
12 said I don't vibe with the Marvel Rivals. I'm old and play games like Zomboid and Hitman. Street Corner Becky said it's free beyond.
Well, if you have bad eyes, Taco, then it's probably not the game for you. But Bianca, so we could talk offline. Message me on Twitter or on the Discord or whatever, because like, if you've got an idea, I'm always down.
Happy Royal said it's like Overwatch.
I'm trying to.
Myself and Constant said time is what I'm worried about. Lol. Street Corner Becky.
I'm trying to.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'm a good shot. I used to be platinum in Siege. What Jason? Myself and Constant said, but I have it on my library.
I'm trying to collaborate with Raya again. She wants to do an interview with the team behind Victory Heat Rival. And I'm all about it. So we'll see. That's a part of my do I still have that open? My 2025 New Year's resolutions. I want to do 5 collabs with other streamers. So, I need to be better about doing that. You're right. We haven't
Happy
collaborated.
Royal said I had a friend who used to stream a lot of Rainbow Six Siege and I love to watch her play it. Myself and Constant said, what's that? Haunted_Wisp asks, how's it going all?
Yo, what's up, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Victory Heat Rival is just a racing game.
Haunted Taco 12 said I can't do it anymore. Lol. Myself and Content said, hey Haunted_Wisp. Nightbox said, ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
Red Hood Outlaws, isn't this
Haunted
copyright?
Taco 12 said, yo, fellow haunted person. Happy Royal said, come down here and I'll go on the bright line with you. The station is right by my job. Happy Royal said, hey Wisp. Myself and Constant said, this place is too haunted. Lol.
That's my plan. Travel to 3 new places. The DMV, ride the bright line in Florida from Tampa to Orlando, and then from Orlando to Miami, and then go hang out in San Francisco.
Haunted Taco 12 said, we're chill ghosts. Myself and Constant said, no, that's official by DC. Myself and Constant said, they ha.
Wait, yeah, I know. Why are you saying no?
Myself and Constant said, LSO have Zatanna and Vixen in Batman.
I think Bianca's malfunctioning. I think she's breaking down. So what, DC just authorizes putting shit on webtoons? What a bunch of assholes.
Happy Royal said, let me see your list again. Haunted_Wisp said, I just futzed around with my mic for an hour before realizing it needed a different port to work. Myself and Constant said, oh, copyright messed me up, ha ha ha. Happy Royal said, oh, they have DC webtoons, yeah.
I don't think that should be allowed. Hero the Maximum. I wish I could remember what Lynn's
Myself
comic
and Constant
was.
said they have trade paper versions after enough have passed.
That's kind of what I want. That's the reason why I'm even looking at any of this, is because that's my idea for doing our thing. I want to release them on probably like webtoons, or I'm gonna look at the other stuff you mentioned too, Bianca. But then at a certain point, physically print them out. You know, if they reach a certain level of like
_wisp said, and the
readership.
truly mess up part is I'm not up for any live stream appearances.
Let's see.
Haunted Taco 12 said one day we'll get a Devon Zomboid stream rack attack.
I think that's still on my wish list.
Getrion Kille said looks forward to the content.
Nice.
Getrion Kille said looking.
Is this the only way to read comics on webtoons? It's just you have to scroll down. You can't. You don't have any other way to like go from page to page. It's not that I dislike it or anything, but you definitely have to think differently about how you do your paneling and whatnot when the format is like this. Because like a lot of these comics are formatted for webtoons. They're formatted for this style. And what we have so far was formatted for print. And it isn't exactly like... And it's not that it couldn't be done, but it would require a lot of extra work. Like cutting out individual panels and shit. Which, you know what? Maybe that's not the worst idea in the world. Maybe we could take that one issue that we've done and really stretch that. We could really stretch it out. We could really stretch it out. I like that as an idea. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with that. I'm gonna keep going with that idea. Well, hey, Bianca, what was the other webcomic pages you were telling me about? Tapas? Is that what you said? Yeah, I get recipes. I hear tapas and I think food. I love how all of this is so anime themed. Secret encounter. Look at that. Secret encounter. The egotistic courtship. Lord Baby runs a romance fantasy with Cash. Eating disorder and child abuse. Okay. Is this the same format? You just scroll down? I guess this is probably just like a universal convention then, huh? What is it like? I'm guessing there's an app. I'm guessing there's an app for webtoons or tapas. Like, how do you interact with these things on the app? Oh, my Caster Labs went off again. Let's see. I think it's because 80% of people look at the internet on their phone. Let's have a chat about it this weekend. Sure thing. Because I should go to bed soon, but I have a couple ideas for things. And Lesion. Okay, Lesion is the other one. I also want food. Now I want tapas. Yeah, I want some tapas too now. Maybe I'll go sneak some cookies or something. There's webcomics.com, but I'm sure it's paid only. Okay, I'll check that out too. Don't tell the wife or I'll be executed. Lord Baby runs a romance yeah. Lord Baby runs a romance fantasy with Cash, CW, eating disorder, child abuse. Yes. Did we just hit an iceberg? A hint of iceberg? I don't think so, but I guess I should be suspicious on some of these things here, huh? I guess I can't go clicking willy-nilly. Although I imagine that they'd probably have some kind of a flag on it if it's spicy like that. The apathetic boyfriends. There are some peanut butter and fudge brookie cookies that she made, and I desire them heavily. Same, but some have a scroll to the side option. Mostly Japanese works on some. Okay. These comics that are scrolling on the headers are hilarious. Running away before the runaway empress. Sometimes, you know, I'm glancing at them, and sometimes it's like, are these AI generated? Because some of these just seem straight up AI generated. The monster male lead living under my bed. The Killer Whale's comfort penguin. I don't even know. I don't even know. It looks like they have novels on here too. This is more, okay, so it looks like there's a mix. I was looking, I guess, at a mix of things, of novels and comics. Man, Lord Baby runs a romance fantasy with Cash. That shit is big dick. This is big dick manga right here. 1.4 billion. Okay, this is just new. Okay. This is the big dick right here. My Unexpected Marriage at 4.5 million. Oh shit, what the fuck? I Am the Real One. 8.3. Okay, well shit. How the hell... I really want to know how any of these just kind of stand out from one another. Because they all look so similar. Except for this one. This looks flagrantly old school. The Flying Ship. After being stranded on in a forgotten military outpost, grumpy Dobrynia sets out on a quest to marry a princess, but in the vast Tsardom of Gloss, where magic has been outlawed, troubled histories can catch up with even a flying ship. Queer fantasy. Okay, cool. Glistening like pearls scattered from a broken... The city of Luxatar still gleams in the light of the dawn's bright star. It was here that all these years ago, an arrow pierced the heart of the kingdom. Well, this is unique. This is fairly unique. Please look at the monster under the bed. Okay, hold on a second. Let me head back. Where was that one at? Was that on the main page? Oh, this one. The monster male lead living under my bed. Okay, let me... Waking up as a character destined to be killed by her family, Irina Soldier refuses to follow the script. She plans to survive by escaping after her father marries her off to Archduke Alexei Ruslin. That is, until she is saved from her abusive circumstances by a slime? The two bond quickly, but the slime suddenly vanishes and Irina laments its loss. Years later, she meets Alexei, but he seems to know things about her that only... He seems to know things about her that only the slime would. Can Irina save herself and the slime after all? Okay. The series contains depictions and or strong implications of the following. Domestic violence. Strong implications. This is for you, Toss. What the fuck? What is it? I brought it back as a gift from my expedition. Is there a problem with that? Of course, not a problem at all. Even if there were, how am I supposed to tell you in a situation like this? It's so hard having to live inside a novel. Oh, so like they're self-aware? Is this like a breaking the third wall kind of situation? A meta commentary? I do like the art. I do like all the flourishes. That's really cool. The Empire's youngest sword master and a genius who is exceptionally talented in magic. Okay, well, I mean, the art's definitely detailed. I like that. The colors are nice, too. This seems like it could, despite the ridiculous title, it seems like it could be neat. Have you seen the Creature Commando show? I watched a couple of episodes, but honestly, like... Oh, wait, I was in an ad. I'll wait for a second. My back. Have you seen the Creature Commando show? I watched the first couple of episodes, but honestly, I couldn't get into it. It just felt like Suicide Squad for the third time, and maybe not even as funny. Sounds like Nigeria movie titles. Much love, Nigeria, lol. Some are now using it when AI art come out, but back then some just look like that. Unexpected Marriage is the best. Can we make a Mad Lib style webtoon comic title? I should check my list. The monster under your bed is Mitch McConnell. Oh, why would you fucking say that? It's bedtime for a lot of people. Don't put that thought in their head. A slime. Slime, like reincarnated as a slime? I don't know. You'd have to read the comic to figure that out, Vince. I watched some slime anime last week. So even webcomics can't escape the vortex of unhinged romance stories. Escape? I think it might be at the center. I think they might be the cause. Many of them are like that, yes. That's done. I don't like it as much as Suicide Squad Isekai. Isekai. I didn't know there was a Suicide Squad Isekai. That show Evil is kind of scary. I love Evil. Evil is a great show. I don't know why my caster labs keeps breaking periodically. I like Evil. Evil is a great show. I hope it gets picked up for season 5. It'd be really disappointing if it just ended the way that it did. Romance fantasy, romance action fantasy. Let's see what's going on in action fantasy. Actually, let's see what's going on. Well, let's see what's going on in thriller horror.
Content said it's definitely a more serious show. Every origin story of theirs got me angry and crying lol. But yes, Waller explained it's the same team, but she's not allowed to have humans anymore. Myself and Content said season 5.
Why is it always Waller? That's another thing that bothered me, is like it just seems like it's such a retread. It feels like such a retread. Like it's Waller again. It's another team with Outcasts.
Canceled and they had to wrap it up suddenly.
Well, it did get canceled, but like there are efforts to try to get it picked up from. They're trying to get Netflix or somebody else to pick it up for a season 5. Stephen King is really banging the drums to get it picked up because he's a big fan of the show too. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if somebody wants to pick it up. I mean, they should. It's a great show.
Myself and Content said, wow, you ragged for me.
Sorry about that. What is this? Wait, hold on, let me go back. Ornithophobia. Murder is in the air. A mystery's trail is marked with feathers and it's quickly running cold. What? Chulman? Chulman Han is an office worker who suspects that he's losing his mind. Or is he seeing the truth
Happy
for the
Royal
very
said,
first
I just
time?
watched Suicide Squad Isekai a couple months ago.
Who
so
are-
Creature Commandos is kind of too much of the same thing with less good animation. Myself and Content said, yay, I get it, but I don't mind it, lol. Happy Royal said, not really less good, but a different style.
I mean, I can try a few more episodes, but I should watch Suicide Squad Isekai, I guess. Who are these bird-faced, bloodthirsty creatures he's confronted with?
Myself and
Why are they
Content
hunting
actually
him?
like the Isekai
Where
Happy
do they come
Royal.
from? What do they want? Who will believe him? Most importantly, how will he survive? Is this someone's like... I like this picture. I don't know why. I really like this. I like the way that this dude is looking at this crane in like a human suit. It really makes me laugh. It really makes me laugh. I guess this is someone's like attempt at Junji Ito
Happy
style.
Royal said, yeah, I really liked it. I loved the way they reimagined Clayface. It was funny and had good action. Harley was good. Haunted Daco 12 said, the second picture is my 2025 face.
Oh, a real
Kille
misery.
said the vibe tonight is like chilling in the bookstore and sipping green tea. Myself
Good.
and Content said Studio Wood is a Japanese studio and Bobby Pill is a French animated studio.
I wish I had some green tea. All I've got is just straight water. But I need that. I need more water. I like this guy's art style, at least. I like the concept.
Happy Royal said sometimes they have a little magical girl transformation and it's just a good time. Myself and Content said Wit is the Isekai and Creature Commandos is Bobby Pill. Street Corner Becky said I like the Arizona green tea with honey, no apologies.
Oh, I like making my own green tea. I should get a little tea set for up here. Get like a little
Happy
tea
Royal said
ceremony
it's
going.
really good, the Arizona tea.
Don't they put like a shit ton of sugar in that though? I used to drink those Arizona fruit punches all the time, but I think it's like 90% sugar.
Happy Royal said yeah, but it's fun. Myself and Content said Papier Royal year the first that I've seen, enjoy it. All my comic friends hated it and stopped watching when they saw Waller dance. Street Corner Becky said I usually get the light sugar one.
Fair
Happy
enough.
Royal said the Amanda Waller dance of the credits is so funny.
Is there something that scares you to your very core? For me, it's birds.
Daco 12 said sugar without my meds turns me into a rabid animal. Getrion Kille said oolong when I'm feeling extra hipster. Street
Oolong.
Corner Becky said I kinda stopped watching Max and Co. Cause they always hate everything. Myself and Content said I thought it was funny too, but I still plan on watching it. Papier Royal.
Those monstrous feet, rag filthy feathers, and those hideous cries they make.
Myself and Content said Street Corner Becky nothing but truths.
And the worst, those aimless red eyes of theirs. I'm sure there are, I mean, ornithophobia, it's a thing, but
Myself and Content
I
said
love
ha, ha,
birds.
Ha, 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 birds.
I love birds. I can't imagine, like, when they will attack me.
Happy Royal said yeah, it was really fun. I really did have a good time watching it. Haunted Daco 12 said and they were from Night City.
What if I
Daco 12 said Night City.
What if I move even just a bit and I love that. They come flying towards me. Okay, I officially like this one. I officially like ornithophobia. Just for the side eyes. The side eyes make it worth it. Make it worth it alone.
Patreon Kille said, yeah, crows will mess up your day.
Oh man, this guy is freaking the fuck
Patreon
out.
Kille said, so be nice.
Wait, why would he set up on the roof if there are like birds up here? Oh, I guess he was smoking. Well, you know what? That's your
Happy
cue.
Royal said, did y'all see
No
the
smoking.
that says ni hao? Haunted Taco 12 said birds are okay. They're CIA drones, but they're alright.
CIA drones. Alright. What's under action? Father Unrivaled.
Happy Royal
this
said,
is the-
I thought it was fake, but when I watched the video, the crow makes the same body gesture when it says ni hao.
God of Blackfield. Man, there's so much. There's so much of this shit. Actually, there's not a lot of action. Is romance really
Haunted
fucking...
Taco 12 said a lot of birds can mimic human speech well.
God damn, romance
Haunted
is
Taco
dominant.
12 said crows are one of them.
Holy shit.
Get your
Well,
young
that's just
killer
romance
said
fantasy.
the CIA wants your location.
All right, I might have to pivot and make a romance story here. Defrost my heart. Eyes on me? I thought I saw that on the other page too.
Happy Royal sent a link.
Can you post?
Maniacal Toaster said, hello, it is me, and I'm making orcs.
Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Wait, what do you...
Patreon Kille said,
what do you mean?
romance makes sense. People are horny and pedophiles.
Wait, what do you mean making orcs? Stick and poke.
Happy Royal said, I just sang Defrost My Heart to the tune of Burn Up You Heart from Burn Up W. Street Corner Becky said, we got all the main players here tonight. Myself and Constant said, try Why Do Angels Scream, Tales from the Valley, Brushstroke and Animal Heads. Maniacal Toaster said, Science Devin, Orc Science.
Bianca, are those on tapas or are those elsewhere? Why do angels scream? Oh jeez. that sounds goth as fuck, but like goth from like the 80s. Just a girl living on her mom's farm, but when she is offered a once-in-a-lifetime chance to work with her favorite
Gilbert
band,
Flores
she drops...
said, this is boring.
Gilbert Flores? Alright, Gilbert. How do you pass up her one chance to hook up with a hot guitarist?
Nightbox said, ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream. Street Corner Becky said, why do angels scream sounds like a System of a Down song. Happy Royal said, I need a pseudonym for my adult work. Myself and Constant said, yes, tapas. Haunted Taco 12 said, ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
Do angels scream?
Getrion Kille said, Devin's romance comic will definitely involve gaming and streaming.
Don't bet on that. If I did a romance comic, I don't know. I'd have to think about that for a bit. I don't know if it would probably be fantasy.
Said Lil Street Corner Becky.
It would probably be fantasy.
Haunted Taco 12 said, I cry when angels deserve to die.
You know what? That's probably exactly why you thought it sounded like a System of a Down song.
Maniacal Toaster said, ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now or I will cry so fucking much I swear to whatever deity we're allowed to worship. Link.
Thank you, Toaster. Thank you for that very creative backing of Nightbot there. 220 years ago, Clara of the Cardinal Crusade mounted an assault on the holy Mount Lucidius killed God and killed God and opened the door, giving man the knowledge of angel magics. Today, Zeta joins a secret research project tasked with understanding what is.
Devin will make his romance comic about him and the Shakaroni.
I had forgotten about the Shakaroni, damn it, until you just said that. Okay, I mean, this sounds neat. This sounds like it could be neat. What was the other one you said? Hold on a second, let me scroll up. Tales from the Valley.
Haunted Taco 12 said mahahaha. Street Corner Becky said I like the Shakaroni. Getrion Kille said okay I will. Don't hurt me grinning face with sweaty emoji.
Tales from the Valley. "12-part series starring a cast of
Happy Royal said my friend is writing a long romance Iowa right now.
Oh, nice. Cast of psychics in an evolving world where a paranoid government feels the need to take control and get ahead. It's a fairly generic description, but let's see. I like the art style. It reminds me of Southern Bastards. It reminds me of Southern Bastards.
Happy Royal said I can't always get into a romance.
I mean, romances, I imagine that writing a good romance is very, very difficult to do. It's very difficult to do without it sounding like
12 said I enjoy a good romance novel.
Cheesy or hacky or anything like that. I don't even know where I would start. Brushstroke and animal heads.
Happy Royal said yeah, I don't understand it ha ha ha. People have all these tropes too, like enemies to lovers or whatever, and I get confused.
Oh, here we go. A semi-autobiographical tale about 21-year-old art college student May Collins, who finds her life turned upside down. Erotica.
Maniacal Toaster said, I never did write that story. I talked about writing a lot.
Which one was that, Toaster? Sorry, falls into debt, and her dream of becoming a renowned painter falls along with it. Her last resort to save her dream is to move across the country to live with her estranged mother and work as a part-time employee at Brushstroke. Is this...
Getrion Kille said yeah, even I struggle writing romance. I tend to avoid it in my stories.
Is this slice of life?
Myself and Content said what about both Papier Royal? Maniacal Toaster said that one with the blind pro wrestler superhero whose main villain was that billionaire luchador whose heart is literally a miniature sun. Happy Royal said I mean I have a Sandal Baby 2-parter myself and Content.
You know, you would think that something that
Happy
sounds
Royal
like
said
that...
That's about as close as it gets, Lamau.
You think something that sounds like that would stick
said,
in my mind, but for whatever reason, I don't recall you talking about that one, Toaster. Okay, wait, so, Bianca, what was the last one? The last comic program? It was Laja? L-A-Z? or something like that? I'm basically doing all of my homework on stream tonight.
Haunted Taco 12 said I slowly put my hands on the box, The warmth had begun to hug my hands as I was preparing to open it. The smell wafted into my nose. I could already sense its cheesy pepperoni goodness. Myself and Content said animal heads.
Oh, no, I meant the other webcomic service. I'll look that up too, but what was that other webcomic service?
Myself and Content said, oh, you mean Webtoon lol. Lezen is the name.
Animal Heads doesn't seem to bring anything up.
Maniacal Toaster said it also had that Viking who survived being given a blood eagle and made it their entire iconography, to the point their flag is just a blood eagle. Also they carved a Nordic rune into one of their fucking eyeballs, blinding it, but now they can see ghosts through it. Their whole bit was being way too fucking intense. Happy Royal said pounded in the butt by my personified delivery order of a shakaroni pizza.
Wait, is that supposed to be mine? Is that supposed to be my romance story?
Happy Royal said very Odin-esque. Getrion Kille said that pizza has me feeling some type of way.
Didn't we look at...
Myself and Content said it's one word.
Didn't we look at all of the those weird erotic stories that that one lady was writing? Like the dude that summoned a demon with a ham sandwich or something like that. It just basically sounds like you all want to make that.
Says she uses Bato.to. Myself and Content said animal heads, that's my bad lol.
Okay,
Happy
I got it
Royal
right here.
said LOLES.
Yeah, I forget that author's name, but she had like 7 million books, and they were all like, I summoned a sexy
Royal
demon.
Said, I told you about my succubus comic, right?
I don't think so.
Maniacal Toaster said, oh, also Santa existed in this world, but instead of being the Santa in our world, it's the ghost of a large old man who lives in a mountain and appears when people are on the verge of freezing to death and brings them to safety.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a very, you know what? That's actually...
And Content said a ham sandwich lu'ul.
That's actually a better usage of Santa's abilities than what, he supposedly does now. Fucking give random ass people presents. No, there are motherfuckers that are freezing to death out in the woods. Go save them, man. You have the ability.
Madness Entertainment said, hey Devin. What did I walk into lol?
Yo, what's up, Max? How you
said,
doing?
Papa no.
Welcome back to the stream. You walked into something very random and crazy. But yes, a ham sandwich.
Said, yeah, he's the ghost of saving people freezing to death in the snow. Happy Royal said, so it's a succubus who is summoned to kind of torment this guy who is both kind of scared of her but also aroused. She has a bell on her collar, so whenever he hears a bell he starts sweating lol. Lulu Dadley said less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Hey Lulu,
Dad
welcome back to the
said,
stream.
hi Max. Katrion Kelly said, I wonder if you get burned out writing erotica. At a certain point, how horny can you go? Movie Madness Entertainment said, hey Vince. Happy Royal said, hi Lulu. Lulu Deadly said, we call that scaroused. Street Corner Becky said, actually forget about the one I just talked about. It's apparently not an illegal status lol. Lulu Deadly said,
what?
hey.
I was a little burnt out by
Nightbot said, ye old nerdcast has a Discord server.
Okay, Nightbot,
Join
you can
now
chill.
To keep the fun going off
You can
stream.
chill.
Movie Madness Entertainment asks, did you watch Creature Commandos?
My brain was a little fried by the succubus thing. Wait, because what you basically described, Royal, was like that anime that my friend keeps sending me clips over of like dominatrix shit. Which could be cool. Hey, you know what? As erotica, go for it. Knock yourself out. You might actually gain a substantial following.
Happy Royal said, I think it's less being burned out and more now everyone will know what I'm about from reading these comics. Haunted Daco 12 said, I hear a bell when my dog tells me that he needs to poop.
Max, I talked about it a little earlier. I did watch Creature. I watched the first few episodes of Creature Commandos. And I didn't really get into it because it felt to me like it was just redoing Suicide Squad for like the third time. because it was Amanda Waller and it was another group of misfits. Only like the misfits degrade in like human quality each time.
Also the Roman Empire. I never decided what they're called, but they only have one real emperor who's a corpse in the bottom of their palace, and there's an entire order of generals and shit who are kidnapped by the empire who have their faces burned off with metal masks of the original emperor's face, and mentally conditioned to say they themselves are the emperor. Also they kidnap children to feed their blood to the emperor's corpse to harvest the emperor's blood for rituals. Movie Madness Entertainment said I get that.
Okay. That's a lot of emperor
Maniacal
stuff.
Toaster said the empire are the villains by the way.
I got the sense of that, yes.
Happy Royal said this is really good taco, you better start trying this. Haunted Taco 12 said oh no. Happy Royal said toaster I mean.
But yeah,
Haunted Taco 12 said lol.
it just had like...
Myself and content.
I'm gonna pause that for a second so I can actually catch up on my thoughts. I liked Creature Commando's concept, but I think, honestly, if one of those other two Suicide Squad movies didn't happen, then I probably would have been more open to it. But because I watched that happen twice, I just didn't really care. But you know what? People like it, so I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's good. It's just not my... I wish that wasn't the first thing that the DCU kind of exposes of itself to people, because it does feel like a retread. Like I think it would have been better. We could have all waited until Superman in, when is it, June or July? We could have waited for that. We didn't need Creature Commandos right now. It wouldn't have made a difference. You could have done that first and then do Creature Commandos sometime after. It was just not the introduction to the James Gunn world that I wanted to see. So to me, it was a flop on that instance. But hey, you know what? I'm also not like the target demo. At first I tried to make it not sound too Warhammer, but at some point you gotta accept that it's gonna sound Warhammer because Warhammer does Rome all the time. Honestly, it's funny you say that, Toaster, because when you were describing it, it sounded to me like Rebel Moon. But Rebel Moon also, because it has that Roman Empire kind of vibe, it also kind of had like a dollar store Warhammer sort of thing. I don't know if you can do Roman Imperial based fantasy that isn't going to kind of seem like Warhammer. I just don't know if that's... Maybe it's possible, but it's either going to seem like Warhammer or it's going to seem like Star Wars. Max is here, lol. Max pops in every now and then. I popped in on his channel not too long ago. Went to talk about the Superman trailer, honestly. But every now and then it happens. I believe it's established to have it first, but I don't remember the reason. Oh, I'm sure there's some story reason that makes sense. I did not watch Rebel Moon. For whatever reason, Toaster, it reminded me of the girl from the other side. Kite spawns in. Yo, what's up, Kite Ratman? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. How's your night treating you? Also, Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is different because it's fantasy. It's its own. It doesn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it feels like Warhammer, the original Warhammer, to you. Whenever I think Warhammer, I always think 40K. But fantasy Empire stuff doesn't feel Warhammer to me. I dug the Superman trailer. Oh, I did too. I thought it was awesome. There was a weird Batman fanfic where Joker and Bats admit their love and fall off a building. Not even joking. The writer was baking, lol. I mean, I can't tell you how long that there have been allusions to Batman and Joker being like unrequited loves. I don't think of the Romans much. They're not my type of gay. All right, I have to go to bed. Hey, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Royal. I appreciate it. We'll definitely talk this weekend and get some kind of a plan going. Oh, geez, it's late night, everyone. Do you get nightmares? Wait, what? Do you get nightmares looking at Legend? Oh, Jesus, nightmares. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Bianca. I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your night, too. Oh, Ratman, is this your strongest form? The Empire of Elder Scrolls feels like American propaganda to me. Like they're super imperialistic and invade people's land, but no, guys, they're against slavery. Kind of. And every other faction are like cannibalism and shit. I mean, look at how savage the Red Guards are. They're totally the good guys. They aren't anti-slavery in the Empire, though. They've got slaves, right? Don't. Oh, okay, you're saying don't. Okay. I will try not to. Why? Is it strictly... Is this more like... Wait, is this it? Oh, okay, it's a little fox dog thing.
Street Corner Becky said Laura says webtoons.com would be the best place to start getting a following. _kite_ said I wish, this is my having heartburn ATM form lol. Haunted Taco 12 said oh, take care Bianca, didn't realize you were leaving too.
Oh man, I get the heartburn thing. That sucks. We were just talking earlier about how entering the phases of life where you're like, oh, I can't eat pizza after 9 p.m. shit like that. Oh, okay. Crimson Karma, Candyman. I mean, this all everything looks like Clamp. Is Clamp still around? Is that still a thing?
_kite_ said I'm laying down like a doofus right now.
Okay, I guess Clamp is still a thing. I don't know how their style has evolved. What have they done recently? Doesn't seem like they've done anything recently. What? Huh. Well, I don't know if they're still active, but everything I've seen so far on a lot of these sites, in March 2024, the series title was revealed as The Grim Variations, which was released as a Netflix exclusive on April 2024. Okay, so they did this.
Getrion Kille said hang in there kite. The season can't go on without you.
Or do they just contribute? Okay, so that's what it was. They collaborated with Netflix to... Okay, cool. So yeah, they are still doing stuff. For some reason, that wasn't listed. Anyways, regardless, that's neither here nor there. All of this shit just looks like old school Clamp stuff to me. Love Tractor. BJ Alex, All Ages Edition. Oh, jeez. I like how Legend Plus is like, you can view all the mature content. Android only. Oh boy, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. Something's going on with Legend. I think I'll stick to just exploring with webtoons first. Which one was this? Hero the Maximum. I mean, I did like Tapas.
Patreon Kille said turn back lol.
Turn back? Wait, what? Turn back what? Back to... How do you pronounce this? Legend? Or Tapas? I do like the, oh man, which one was it? Oh, I must have lost it.
Maniacal Toaster said, oh shit, I forgot. At some point the main hero tries to retire to a farm she has on top of a big ass hill after the whole empire situation is solved, only for people to be coming after her like, yeah, no, you don't get to kill the actual emperor and just go grow drugs on a mountain.
To retire to a farm.
Patreon Kille said no, away from the questionable content.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I'm trying to skirt that stuff. Out of everything I've looked at tonight, though, I think this one, this one caught my eye the most. Ornithophobia. I want to look into this one more. I may have to subscribe to Tapas and dive into the world of ornithophobia. Oops. Where's the scroll? Oh shit, this is fucking crazy long. Wait, what? His boss is a bird? Oh, he's starting to see people as birds. We need to go over the project proposal for the managing director. Oh, that's not any better, though. I'd rather look at the bird than this freaky looking dude. Like, what's going on here? Like, the bird is much better looking.
Myself and Content said anything by Conby Kim.
Owl security.
Myself and Content said for webtoons.
Carnby Kim.
_kite_ said the format is weird. I bet it's a headache if you want to do a physical print run down the line. Patreon Kille said Big Bird wants his shit back lol.
That's what I was talking about earlier, Lynn, is that the comic that we have the first issue done for, it was formatted for print, right? And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we should just release it on webtoons, release the first at least few issues on webtoons, and then see if the pickup on that warrants pursuing physical production and all of that. And that's why I've been exploring these options tonight. And as I was looking at how this is formatted, I'm like, well, this isn't how ours is formatted because it was never intended to be digital. It was going to be, print.
Myself and Content said and I'll count ha.
So in order to release it on something like this, we'd have to edit the format. And it wouldn't be impossible, but it would be an undertaking because a lot of the lettering, a lot of the text bubbles in the lettering would need to be changed around. And
Myself and
Royal did
Content
all
said
that
the
by
prints
hand.
on these webtoons have not been good so far.
Royal did all of that lettering and stuff by hand. So, you know, and the placement is in context of the paneling that is formatted for print. So I don't know.
_kite_ said time consuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like this weekend. I think I'm gonna try to experiment with, or maybe tomorrow. Fuck, I'm off. What am I talking about this weekend? I'm off tomorrow. Maybe I'll try tomorrow. I'm gonna try experimenting with like cutting out the panels. I'm gonna try experimenting with cutting out the panels and seeing if I can format it this way with minimal editing to make it work. Hopefully I can do that. And it'll work itself out, but if not, then I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board with the plan. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's... Carnby Kim, what is this? Oh, for webtoons. Okay, for webtoons. I'm all over the place here. I've got a lot of stuff going on. Pigpen. A relaxing getaway in paradise or a death trap? A young man wakes up on a breathtaking beach, but he has no idea who he is or how he got there. Try as he might to piece it all together, untangling this mind-bending mystery won't be easy when every clue leads to more maddening questions, and the family that welcomes him into their home is not what they seem. Okay.
Getrion Kelly said I'm laying it down for the night. Good night Devin and chat. Stay quirky and creative. Fire emoji thumbs up emoji.
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Kelly. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your evening.
Myself and Content said bastard, sweet home and pigpen are by the same person.
Okay. Well, I've got them on here, so I'll check them out for sure. Let's see. Oh man, that was a dive.
_kite_ said have you tried to scan it to a computer then format the panels? You can experiment with different layouts.
I believe we talked about this before, Lynn, but we did it old school, like the paneling and all of that sort of stuff, the lettering, everything was done on the paper, on a page. I haven't touched it since scanning it. I sent a few.
Myself and Content said Taste of Illness is the one I have saved RN.
I sent a few pages off to an artist to have it colored.
Haunted Taco 12 said the perils of family. I am now tired much earlier than normal. _kite_ said good night.
But yeah, because we did it all old school, like just the editing aspect is gonna be a little bit more involved. Everybody's getting tired right now. We're dropping like flies left and right. Although you've been dealing with your family for a while, it sounds like, Taco.
Haunted Taco 12 said it happens when you get old. Street Corner Becky said I am still here, trying to find someone to murder in Eve.
Fair enough. Well, you know what? I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point for this. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I am gonna play a little bit more Mad Max before I call it for the night.
Haunted Taco 12 said a young man like you wouldn't understand.
Didn't you say you were like generally the same age as me? Didn't you get mad at me for like assuming that you were significantly older than me? Because you keep talking like you are significantly older than me? I'm pretty sure you keep getting mad at me for thinking that you're older when everything you say is in the context of being like 80 years old. There we go.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'm in my late 60s, just turned 69. Han, I see. Haunted Taco 12 said no, I'm 28, soon to be 29, then 30.
See, I'm just gonna assume that you actually are in your 60s. Because that's what I originally thought at first anyways.
Myself and Content said haha night for Rayals. I enjoy the different than usual art style for webtoons, so I thought I'd share.
Well, thank you for hanging out and sharing. I appreciate it.
Haunted Taco 12 said I feel like it some days.
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Bianca. Have a good rest of your night. Get some good sleeps. Alright, oil well can be built. How do I build that thing?
Haunted Taco 12 said bye-bye Bianca. Street Corner Becky said night Bianca.
Built 2 projects in Gut Gash's Stronghold. I built 2? What was the first one? The magnum opus is automatically refueled when entering a stronghold.
Underscore
nice.
kite underscore said I like to watch Japanese artists do their work on manga. But man, imagine the stress of being a Shonen Jump mangaka.
I mean, you'd have to be a psychopath, honestly. That's the only thing I could think of to do that kind of work. That level of output.
Nightbox said ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join
Especially,
now to keep the fun going off stream.
Like, especially for the amount of pay. Like, it doesn't... Small stockpile. Why would I want to do that? What's the benefit to me for doing this? How much scrap do I have? Oh, that's half my scrap. Well, can I use it on anything right now? If everything is locked, and I think everything is still locked. I guess... Oh wait, what about the harpoon? Oh, I gotta reduce it in Jeet's territory. God damn you sons of bitches. Hmm. You know what? Fuck it, I'll build this. What's going on here? The stronghold will grow and improve as more projects are built. Build all of this
Haunted
to see a
Taco 12
stronghold in
said
its
it's
full
like
glory.
my ma always told me, you can never have too much ammo.
I'm excited about it.
I just don't know how this benefits me.
Every day.
A little less hairy around here now.
That was a bunch of scrap too. Now I gotta go back out and pick a bunch of that shit up. Use the garage to install all upgrades for the jack. Well. What am I missing?
Underscore kite underscore said it takes me a month to hit 16 pages. But they get twice that in a week. It's insane their skill.
Well, I mean, do you have a 9-to-5 job? Like, keep in mind that for the Shonen Jump people, that's their 9-to-5 job. So like, you may need to downgrade some of the installed upgrades on the Magnum Opus to build the jack. I don't understand. This is what I'm really confused about in this game. What is the difference between the Archangel and the non-Archangel? Shovel, like I guess Shovel Face? What's the difference? I don't understand. I have to downgrade this shit to build this shit? What's the difference? It's the same fucking car, isn't it? This aspect of the game just feels needlessly overly complex, overly muddled. Like, why did they need, like, and it feels like this is just an effort to like paper over the fact that, you know, the game is just a bunch of fetch quests. It's a very shallow, I mean, it's fun, but it is just a very shallow collection of fetch quests. So, like, why is this like, okay, we're going to paper over that fact by making them build two different types of cars over one body? I don't know how what does it mean to be an Archangel? Like, what does that mean? Why would I need to downgrade any of this shit in order to upgrade my Archangel? Would you like to build the jack? What? You mean I haven't built it? What the fuck does this mean? Well, I guess nothing goes down. My attack goes up. Top speed, acceleration, handling go. All right, fucking build it. Fine, build it. I don't know what that means, but okay. So that's built. Now what? So what does this mean? Why am I back on my base engine? Why can't I get the, can I? Okay, give me back my fucking supercharged V6. What is this? Big buddy bars. Reduced impact damage from vehicles, environments. Okay, sure. Yeah, fucking give me that shit.
Maniacal Toaster said, dude, orcs are way more nerve-wracking to put together than Space Marines. This is what I've gotten after 2 hours. Bear in mind I have unmedicated ADHD. Lol.
I think we all do around here. Orcs are way more nerve-wracking to put together than Space Marine. Oh yeah. Building orcs. Okay, you're talking about your Warhammer figures.
Maniacal Toaster said, so many poking bits.
Wait, I have to rebuild this? What's going on here? What is going on here? I don't understand what's happening.
Maniacal Toaster said you have to hold pieces together for a few seconds for the glue to set, and almost every piece is covered in fucking spikes. It's awesome. Haunted Daco 12 said, I've fallen off my roof and severely damaged my leg.
Chumbucket calls it the Jack, and to me it's one step closer to the car I need. Gastown remains the goal, but we're not ready just yet. I am fucking so lost.
Maniacal Toaster asks, why'd you do that?
Complete, radiant, deadly, and ready for anything.
It won't be complete until we get the V8.
Fallen off my roof and severely damaged my leg. What the fuck? Like just now?
Maybe not even then.
Haunted Daco 12 said, trying to build a roof.
Oh, you're playing Project Zomboid or something, huh?
Haunted Daco 12 said, now bandits are on their way. I must kill them.
Outside our walls.
When you talk outside of like all context, it just sounds like you're living the most insane life imaginable.
Maniacal Toaster said, oh, I see. I've made that mistake. See the keys to not fall off the house. That's where the roof is.
We destroyed these unholy camps of the Scrotus hordes. They treat us like kings around here.
Oh man, I fucking brutalized that dude.
Haunted Daco 12 said, skill issue.
Now I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you with my fist.
Just go. I would actually appreciate some time alone with in the old socket range.
I wish this game told you how much fuel was in these canisters. Or would let me carry more. I should be able to carry more than one. I should be able to toss this in, like, the back. Actually, I already know this one. It's pretty close to empty.
I fear they're out for our blood.
Oh, I tried to get out of the way. Oops. All right, let's go then. Let's go. Get over here. It was just this one car? I thought it was two cars. Oh, wait. It was two. Okay. Well, now I know what to do. Wait, hold on. Where'd the other gas canisters go? Oh, they're back here. Alright, let's see if I can set this up to destroy both of these things with one explosion.
I'll stay. Start.
This might
Wait,
fall,
first,
though.
anything for my magnum opus. Anything for my aim.
Haunted Taco 12 said it was just one lady. I made quick work of her.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, here it comes. A mighty dust.
Wait, where'd the gas canister go? What the fuck? I just had it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is.
Haunted Taco 12 said wow, a piece de ad.
A piece the veil ad? What is that? What is piece?
Haunted Taco 12 said Pierce.
Oh, wait. Isn't that a band?
We win.
Isn't that like a band or something?
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah.
Wow. One of my really good friends, the first person I met when I first moved to Austin. She is no longer with us, but she was a really big Pierce the Veil fan. She probably would have gotten a huge kick out of a ad for them. What is it, like an ad for them being on tour or something?
Haunted Taco 12 said they're okay.
This car feels like it sucks more than the car that I was
Haunted
upgrading.
Taco 12 said yeah.
I just don't have the energy for concerts anymore. That's my part of getting old. But I do still like going to stand-up shows, and like I need to go see like two of my favorite comedians. Wait, what the fuck? Where are you at? Two of my favorite comedians, I think, are both on tour right now. And that's Bill Burr and Stavros Hawkius. I would love to go see either one of them. I want to see both. How the fuck do I get up there?
There's something special about
So,
the whole
who is the Wastelander in
like
here?
I heard a bunch of stuff before about you.
Is he upstairs?
Them big gums say there's a big sheep for a prize in Gastown.
Oh, it's the boss man.
So, killer. Little Count Carburetor says you need to bust through the jaw. I'm going to Gastown. Sure you are. Now me, I know a lot about Gastown and the Jaw. I trade goods in and out of there all the time.
You want something? Say it.
Ain't no sweet talking to you, is there? All right.
Haunted
Seen that
Taco 12 said I do
harpoon
stand up
yours.
all of the time.
Not bad.
Best decision I ever made,
It's a little
buying
something
that
extra,
desk.
though. Sort of a final flourish. Let's
I need to
say.
use my stand-up desk more, honestly. I mean, that's not the kind of stand-up I was talking about, but I get it. I get what you're getting at.
The hinges.
Oh,
Your harpoon
hey,
could
Gub.
be the key, but not with that weak jag tip. You need a piece tougher. Something called the talon.
And you have it.
I know who does. A nuisance of a noose man named Dimrim. And Dimrim could use a little lesson.
Oh,
in
can I help you?
manners. Him and his whole convoy.
Look who just
So I
decided to
let
jump
Jim
in my
have
lap.
this talent. By force, I reckon. And you and I square?
Yeah.
Look who just decided to jump in my
then
lap.
we be square.
Whoa, 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 chill, chill. Here, let me put you
Haunted
down.
Taco 12 asks why isn't there sit-down comedy? Street Corner Becky said you'll the 6 Gobby.
There is sit-down comedy. That's where comedians have those stools. They sit on the stool. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to shit all he said, but
That talon.
Haunted Taco 12 said you'll the 6 Gobby.
That cocky kid, he knows that kind of stuff.
don't know what he was saying, but I'm sure it has something to do with fetching. I gotta
Street
fetch a
Corner
thing.
Becky said and Eve I murdered 2 people, almost a third, and they finally got me.
Why is everybody in my chat going on like silly serial killer sprees?
What were Gut Cash's words?
Some bandit called Dimrim has a jag tip for the harpoon, called a talon. I'm gonna take it from him.
Indeed. Yes, we need something stronger. Yes, but I doubt anyone will give this talon up without a fight.
I need it, I'll go get it.
Haunted Taco 12
happens,
asks are only
happens.
2. Street Corner Becky said solo PvP is an adrenaline rush, especially when they aren't expecting it.
Man, I'm just a nuisance with this car. It's too soon, Max. Haven't you heard the news?
But just go. I need to polish some hard-to-get parts in the engine bay.
No, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, don't waste all the fuel fueling this thing up.
Holy blight are coming!
Fucking. Damn it. They fucked up my plan. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna make sure you get fucking wrecked. You ruined my plan. Why is it when I so-called lowered... Oh, shit. I supposedly lowered the threat, and I can't have a second's worth of fucking peace anymore.
Haunted Taco 12 said some might say this is just class warfare. And to that I say yeah, it is. But who says class warfare can't be fun?
Oh, they just drove away.
One more down!
I think this car is worse than the other. I don't know why they were so adamant about me building the Archangel or whatever. I guess I gotta find a guy named Dimrim. I guess he's hanging out over here. I'll take the free scrap. Is there anything up? I'll take this, what is it, dog food? No, that was something different. I don't know what he's eating there. Alright, let's roll. Well, this is the spot. Where is he at? Let's go this way.
See? That darkened track? Surely a convoy route.
Dimrim's convoy. It's on the move.
The gods are in our favor.
Oh, I nailed him.
We prevail.
Get off of me.
Running away. Faster!
Well, if you didn't make me build this shittier car, I probably would have a...
See, these rings.
Stop it!
The red cake. The leader is exposed.
Oh, shit.
Forget not the grand mojo what sits on the hood. An ornament of great power for us.
Damn it.
He's getting away, Tank.
Fucking fix the car. We'll catch up with him in a second.
Haunted Doggo 12 said Max is in the thick of it now.
I don't care about either of you.
Convoy up ahead.
There he is. My health isn't where I want it to be, but... I don't know if they can replenish their health too. You're lucky I'm on something right now, guys. Oh, his health did replenish. Fucking asshole.
They'll be sitting quite still without wheels.
Don't aim for the guy in front of you.
Care for her. She's wounded. Here's a chance.
Damn it, motherfucker. I can't do shit right now because my harpoon's too weak and I don't have any more. I don't think I have any more ammo. Oh, I have some ammo. Okay, I gotta get one good shot at him. Or
Our deeds, legendary.
oh my god, I wish you would stop aiming behind you.
Fire.
God damn it, why does he always aim behind him? Come over here, I'm gonna take it out on you.
You want to hurry up?
Some scrap over here I'll take. He's gonna have his health back, but whatever. I'll have mine back too. And maybe he'll have one less one or maybe two less guys in his convoy now.
I'll safeguard her while you take care of business.
I guess I'll go the opposite route on the convoy trail then. No point in me trying to catch up with them. Oh shit. Oh, I want that guy. Oh!
Blast his rubber rim.
You're a... Okay, hold on a second. Oh wait, that's my guy. Oh, I accidentally killed the other guy. I killed this guy on accident. Works for me. Let's get this guy right here. Hardly did any damage. Come on, man. Why is the epic music playing? Oh, he's come back around. God damn it. I'll deal with you later, Dimrim. I'll deal with you later. I'm doing other stuff right now. That was a good scrap haul. I wasn't gonna leave that sitting on the floor.
Oh, the scorching lamp rises.
Alright, where are you at, Dimrim?
More party on the horizon.
You're not my guy. You're not my guy. There he is. You're all by yourself, buddy. Wait, who's behind me?
One blast of the fuel, and he's cut.
Get out of here. Go away. I'm not here to deal with you.
The red tank, the leader is exposed.
Come on, turn around. There we go. We got this guy. We got him. He's desperate. He's desperate.
He's done for.
Got him.
Tower the wreckage for our revered prize. The talent is now ours.
Come on, stop limping, you weakling. Get over there.
Now for the ornament, huh?
I guess install front. The talent has been welded into this monstrous hood ornament. We need to pry it out if we want to. Okay, well, why did I put it on my hood?
So majestic.
Alright, now what am I off to?
So this is a talent. How does this help me?
It's fashioned into a hood ornament, huh? An unprofane figure made to bring luck amongst these heathen. This is a job for Jeet. Yes, Jeet. He's a master of projectile and weapons and blastings. He'll know what to do with it.
Alright, well, I guess to Jeet I go.
Haunted Taco 12 asks, am I a monster for hoarding an entire Cabela's adjacent store?
Not at all. I like Cabela's. Oops, come on, man, get going. But what do you mean by hiding an entire Cabela's adjacent store? Hoarding an entire Cabela's adjacent store?
We gotta steer clear!
Steer clear of what?
Let the carnage commence! Scream the rat!
Oh shit! Oh, landed right on him. Oh, you want to get out and throw down?
Haunted Taco 12 said, I am hoarding it and all of the supplies and weapons. I'm based at the store, and any bandits who come die.
How did I not kick him before he fucking... I'm hoarding it and all the supplies and weapons. I'm based at the store, and any bandits who come by die. You know what? That actually sounds like a pretty solid plan to me. I don't know why that would make you a monster. Sounds like you have a pretty good idea on how to keep yourself alive in a zombie apocalypse.
We are victorious! Victorious! Convoy up ahead!
Haunted Taco 12 said, sometimes it's not just bandits.
What, you mean like a family trying to feed their kids in a zombie apocalypse will come up and then you'll like snipe them?
Said sometimes it's other people just trying to survive. Maniacal Toaster said, Devin, my arm hurts and I'm hungry.
I think you're having a heart attack, Toaster. You might want to look into that.
Maniacal Toaster said, listen, if those people wanted to survive, they shouldn't have needed the same sandwich as me. That's a big problem.
Okay, I didn't need to back up that far, but alright. What? How did I not do anything? There we go. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, what? How did I? Whoa, 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 what the fuck is this? What in the fuck is going on? Oh, that was interesting. I'm surprised, you know, for ragdolling a cartwheel like that, I'm surprised that didn't take more health off of me. That only hurt me just a little bit. Wow, that was unique. Alright, what's going on down here? I see smoke, so that means there's somebody down here. Alright, fix the car. I did some serious damage running over these dudes. Alright, what's in here? Some Dinky D. Some scrap somewhere else. Oh, here it is. All right. Mild distraction. Wait, hold on. What's up there? What's up there? Hey, here we go. Alright, that was a mild distraction, but let's get back on the road.
Street Corner Becky sent a link.
Oh, you clipped the ragdoll. Awesome. That was special. I don't think I've seen anything like that before in this game.
Street Corner Becky said clips make end of the year videos better, smile.
Well, it makes it easier, I'll tell you that much. It makes it a lot easier to like compile footage from throughout the year. Because fortunately or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I stream entirely too much. So it's just a lot of footage to have to go back through and figure out what's worth clipping.
Talent, huh?
I hear it's possible to tear down the jaw with this.
Oh, that sounds like guck-ash, John. But it's possible. With a pinch of black magic.
What do you know?
Oh, you got balls the size of boojums. And you done us some good, granted. So hear me. You'll need to get your harpoon reinforced to get through that first gate. Easy. But your biggest hurdle are those hinges.
Street Corner Becky said, I think I had 250 something hours watched, and I watch a lot of people who stream more days a week than you.
Build you an explosive jag tip. Blow those hinges right.
Yeah, I guess I'm not like a 7-day-a-week streamer or anything like that.
Maniacal Toaster said there are examples of people sticking bones through their skin as a show of strength, but that's a little different from bits of metal. This guy probably got the scars from tetanus.
I mean, everybody has metal stuff. I mean, anyone with the piercing. I don't see too many people pierced with, like, bones. Oops. Select Thunderpoon.
Maniacal Toaster said, yeah, but an earring's a little different from what this guy did with taking pieces of scrap metal and just stinking that all up in there. Haunted Taco 12 said, nice. Maniacal Toaster said, no, I will not rephrase that.
I hear him calling. I hear him. Oh, do you? The big chief in Gastown wants collecting. Shall we go get him?
The what? Okay. Are we going to Gastown already or what? I got myself a Thunderpoon.
Pick a target!
Haunted Taco 12 said, I've never been a piercing person. I mean, my ears are pierced, but I don't wear earrings very often.
No need to get itchy trigger fingers.
Making a mess of Marcus and hurting my nugget. Fine.
Oh, it's a beauty.
Why am I wasting?
Such power. Can you feel it? Huh? We're ready for the job. Huh? Ready as we'll ever be.
Dead
Street
Baron's
Corner
Pass.
Becky said, I got my left ear pierced at 16. Can feel where it was, but haven't had an earring since then, TBH.
I've never had a piercing in my life. For whatever reason, just not a thing I was ever interested in.
Street Corner Becky said, friend did it with a safety and potato. It got infected. Imagine that. Street Corner Becky said, pen.
Wait, what?
Haunted Taco 12
What do you
said,
mean
no
potato?
piercings or tattoos.
What do you mean potato? Hold on a second. Driving the Dead Baron's Pass. Well, where's Dead Baron's Pass?
Haunted Taco
is.
12 said, my wife has quite a few tattoos too. Street Corner Becky said he put a potato behind my ear.
Why did... I have so many... Why did he put a potato behind your ear when he was piercing your ear? Why did you let him? Why did you let him put a potato behind your ear when he was piercing your ear?
Street Corner Becky said, I'm not entirely sure. I was 16 and dumb.
Fair enough. You know what? That's actually a pretty acceptable answer for a lot of things.
The harpoon! We'll use the magnum opus to pull it down!
Oh shit. I didn't want to use that. Damn it. I only have 4 of those things.
shooter! Let's slinger!
Yo, what the fuck? Alright, where's the tank at? Actually, you know what? Oh shit, where's that sniper at? Oh, he's over there.
Ready for a scrap!
Can I get him behind the flame? I can't.
Haunted Daco 12 said if we ever go to Japan, she wouldn't be able to go into the onsen because they'll think she's a hardened Yakuza member.
It depends. It depends on which ones they go to. Damn it! I didn't want to use that! God damn it.
Street Corner Becky said I've heard they've gotten a bit easier about the tattoo thing.
Yeah, when I was in Kyoto, I found an onsen that I could go into. I mean, I don't have like big tattoos.
Haunted Taco 12 said yeah, I'm just memeing. Angoy once said I've heard there are more Western friendly onsen nowadays.
I mean, I think if you had like a back tattoo of like a ukiyo-e style tiger and koi fish or something like all across your back, that
artifact on its hood.
yeah, you might have an issue. You might have an issue if you have like an overtly Yakuza tattoo on your back. Wait, that wasn't the one? What the hell? Where's the one that fuels this guy?
Haunted Daco 12 said I'm a big fan of tattoos, just had none myself.
What kind of tattoos does your wife have? I'm assuming not Yakuza style ones. Oh shit, what the fuck? You assholes, what are you doing? Wasn't there a third? I guess not. Man, y'all wasted your time coming out over here for me.
Maniacal Toaster said one of Gonz's friends who is also named Gonz introduced us to an actual retired hitman once. I did not know you could actually retire without being killed. I don't remember what he did to get out, something with the authorities obviously, but I didn't ask, that's his business. Haunted Taco 12 said she has a tattoo of Vivi from Final Fantasy on her arm, a lighthouse on her side, and quite a few others.
Toaster.
And Boy once said he talked. That's how he retired, if I had to bet on it.
Oh! Shit. Oh! Damn it! God damn it!
Let your voice carry us, or cry on war!
Will you stop fucking focusing on the wrong guy?
Maniacal Toaster said probably. He's an older dude.
Shit.
And before times when mafia stuff was more common. Street Corner Becky said I'd imagine that Hitman is in witness protection.
Yo, what's up, Ungoy? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I mean, honestly, I would have just assumed that he was lying, but but hey, if it's verifiable that, you know, that dude was a hitman, then yeah, he definitely had some inside information that was worth something to the authorities. If you're gonna be a hitman, that's how you do it. You do your jobs, and then you also compile as much incriminating evidence on your employers as possible for, you know, when you need to make a plea bargain. Well, yeah, I guess I could have just snuck in right here, huh? I never think about, like, the sneaking component. Probably he's an older dude in times like stuff. Imagine he's witness protection. He's 100% witness protection. Yeah, he's definitely in witness protection. I was also assuming the lying part. That other friend knows a lot of out there people, so I just tend to believe him. It is the internet after all. Yep, first instinct is he's lying, but I've known mob-related people, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I've had my brush-ins too, for sure. For sure, but, you know, most of the time when that comes up in conversation, it's never like, I guess maybe I was thinking about it from, like, the standpoint of, like, the dude being a little bit braggadocious about being a hitman, and most of the time, you know, whenever I've had encounters with people of, the underworld persuasion, it's not quite like that. Castor Labs likes going on break a lot lately. I'm going with lying because if you're in witness protection, you don't go around talking about it. They made a movie about that once called Witless Protection. That's true too, but you never know. I know a lot of people whose family was mafia. I mean, I'm in New York. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm in Texas, so it's a lot of cartel stuff down here. I've also known mob and cartel related people. My family was never directly, actually, a friend of a friend was connected with the Yakuza. And one in particular dude who was tied up with that shit was in the music business, was a producer for a lot of, like, you know, top 5, you know, chart-topping Billboard J-pop stars, and also, like, Japanese hip-hop artists. And that dude heard my brother's, when my brother was a rapper in Oklahoma, he heard my brother's shit and wanted to collab. And through my friend, they reached out to me. It was like, hey, would he be willing to collab, blah, blah, blah. And in my mind, I was like, there ain't no way I'm fucking setting this. I'm not setting this up. This is like every mob movie where the younger brother gets the older brother into some fucked up shit. And, you know, he's like, I was trying to help you. And it's like, what did you do? What did you do? It's like, I thought it would be good, man. Like, I'm not doing that. So I was like, nope, this ends right here. I'm not going any step further down that path. My family was never directly involved with the mafia as far as As far as I can recall, too much Irish for their liking. I have some in my family. He never actually said he was in witness protection, I just assumed. Damn, you could have got some Nujabes beats. I mean, I'm not going to tell the story. I was told a story and was shown a picture as evidence, and after seeing that picture, I was like, nah, this is gonna end right here. I won't go further than that, though. I had a dumbass schoolmate who acted like the fact that some retired mob guys lived in our town made us unofficial mafia, and I'm like, okay, 1, you're not Italian. That's an important bit. 2, those guys are so old they need help going to the bathroom and are here because they went rat. They're not doing mafia stuff. 3, I could barely take a punch, but I could kick your ass. He got upset when I said that. Yeah. You just when you described that, it literally made me think of The Irishman, which I only watched like 3/4 of that movie because it's a long ass movie, but I need to finish watching it. But it made me think of The Irishman when you're like, these guys are old. Don't tell that story. Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, I hang out. Look, you probably can't tell just looking at me and how I talk and the shit that I'm interested in, but you know, when I go hang out, and I hang out frequently, I hang out in pretty seedy establishments. And as a virtue of doing that, you just meet people. And I am always a big weirdo magnet whenever I'm out. Like, just the weirdest, most random people will always attract themselves to me and just strike up a conversation. And 9 out of 10 times, it's no big deal. It's harmless. Every now and then, someone will be aggressive or, you know, try to prove a point by targeting the biggest person in the bar. But every so often, it's like, you know, someone seeing a giant black dude and thinking they can recruit, you know. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Not so much since I got the gray. When I was younger and I had the full black beard all the time. Or undercover cops thinking I was a dealer. That happened a lot too. Like the most obvious cop-faced dudes at the bar coming up to me being like, hey, you know where I can get some blow? And then I just look at him like, no, I don't. I've never finished The Irishman. Too boring. I thought it was interesting, but it is long. Oh, my shit's flashing. A-cab. You hit me with the A-cab. I've never fallen asleep. I stopped hanging out with who I was hanging out with because it was like, if you carry a gun, what happens if I need a gun? I got kind of paranoid at the time. Yeah. If you hang out with dudes that are just openly brandishing guns or letting you know that they've got them, you're hanging out with people that are letting you know they got that blicky on them, then chances are you're going to end up in a scenario where you're going to be the guy in desperate need of one that doesn't have one. I'm one of those weirdos. Probably. But you know what? In a bar setting, though, when I've had a few in me, it ain't that big of a deal. I should do a vodka stream. It's been years. I think it's been actually like a couple of years since I've drank on stream. Like vodka, not like a beer. I guess I had the little hard seltzer on my New Year's stream, but I should do a vodka stream. That's why we're here. Hey, all weirdos welcome in these parts. All weirdos are welcome in these parts. It would be neat though to interview an actual like hitman or yakuza or anything like that. Just to chat, ask some questions. I know there are a bunch of YouTubers that like to go to Japan and do that shit. Oh, that's what I need the gas canister for. Where are you at? No reason to be up here, huh? Caster Labs, your break is over. Your break is over. Get back to work.
Haunted. Maniacal. Haunted Taco 12 said. Maniacal Toaster said, I know a lot of...
I don't even know how far back you were. Let's just reset you. Let's just reset you. I'll read these myself. Sober 25. Mobsters are weird, that's for sure. Weird doesn't specifically mean bad or negative in my world. Mine either.
And Oi once said, of course he has, haha.
Michael Frenzesi, or whatever his name is, might let you interview him if he hasn't gotten too big. Well, what I would like to do is I would like to go to like mob-owned restaurants in New York.
He must still be in prison.
One of my uncles has robbed a bunch of banks and trucks throughout the 80s and 90s. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure he shot a few people. That's a little less nice. That's a little less nice. Francesca has a huge following nowadays. I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
Street Corner Becky said this is who I was talking about. Maniacal Toaster said, look, sometimes you just gotta do some shit.
He might still be in prison.
Make a fuck ton of moolah. I don't think we can really judge. I mean, I don't, but I'm drunk, so don't worry. Haunted Taco 12 said, I have no idea. I asked my dad. He said he lost contact.
Let's see. Former mobster.
And Oi once said Michael Frenzese is the captain that did the gas scam. Biggest earner in American mob history. Street Corner Becky said 1.4 meters subs on YouTube now.
1.4 meters. Okay, I see. No, I imagine this dude would be big. Are you kidding me? That's how you do it, man. You do some mobbed up shit. You go to prison for a little while, and then when you come out, you become a content creator. You become a big-time content creator.
Becky said it's an interesting channel.
This guy looks familiar. I wonder if I've seen him. I probably have seen some of his videos at some point. Stories and lessons from a former mobster.
And Oi once said Sammy the Bull does the internet thing too now. It's totally weird.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's the play. Like, you do your mobbed up shit. If you survive, you either do some time in prison or you get a plea deal in Rat, and then you go to some undisclosed location somewhere and start a podcast or a YouTube channel. Why wouldn't you do that? And then you just start talking. You just start talking. Look, this guy has a video called The Penguin, When Comics Finally Nail the Mob Boss. Uploaded 12 hours ago. 69K views.
And Oi once said, as far as I can tell, all the internet ex-mob guys are all guys who cooperated.
Of course they are.
Haunted
They wouldn't be on the internet otherwise.
One of my cousins manages some clubs in San Antonio and Austin. I think some in Miami too. He went from living in a small efficiency to a mansion. Haunted Taco 12 said in like 6 months.
What clubs in Austin do they manage? I wonder if I've been there. Wait, why wasn't I able to stealth him? What? How did he get... What the fuck? Are you kidding me? How did he still land a punch on me?
Haunted Taco 12 said I have no idea.
Well, if you can figure it out, let me know. I'm very curious. Will, don't go inside. They killed Dad. They took all supplies. Run.
This what you want? Come and get it.
Where are they? Oh, they're down there. What the fuck? How do I get down there?
Haunted Taco 12 said, but we all know he's affiliated with bad people.
Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at. I mean, you run a club in Austin. That's probably what's going to end up happening. TABC, explosions. TABC will hound you. Will make your life a living hell trying to sell alcohol in Texas unless you play ball. I hope there's water in here. I probably should take a swig from my... Oh good, there's some dog food right here. Oh, he ran away. Well, what the fuck? Can I drop down in here? Okay, I can. What's going on in here?
Who invades this place? Face me!
Haunted Taco 12 said it's actually kinda funny. His mother has raved on about me going to hell and everything, when her children aren't great and he's doing stuff like that.
Oh, going to hell because, like, you're gay? That's stupid. But is she aware, though?
And Oi once said she's projecting.
Maybe, but I mean, some
Haunted Taco
people...
12 said yeah.
Some people are just dumb. Some people are just dumb. Here we go. Well, alright, I'll just get back up to health.
And Oi once said yeah, never underestimate the dumbness of people. Haunted Taco 12 said I didn't invite her to my wedding, but I sent her pictures and a sorry that we missed you. Card.
Oh, that guy threw a fucking rocket. What the fuck? You dipshits.
Just dreaming about killing. Someone's gonna die.
That war boy is
And
hanging
Oi
over there.
once said haha that's hilarious. Haunted Taco 12. Haunted Taco 12 said she knows full well what her children are up to, but they are angels.
Come and die now.
Well, then she is the worst kind of hypocrite then. And for that, you should send her all the gayest Christmas cards that you can summon every year. In fact, a gay card for every holiday. Gay
And Oi
Christmas,
once said anyone that
gay
pays your bills
Easter.
is an angel.
Yeah, that's true too. If they're making that kind of money, oh shit!
And I can be quite Betty.
Ah, they're all running towards me. Oh shit!
Haunted Taco 12 said sending her those pictures was great.
Oh, I fell. God damn it. Oh, God. This guy needs to fucking aim faster.
Employee once said, man, they throwing rocks like you all in the hole.
Man, he's going on a fucking rampage.
Haunted Taco 12 said it was basically like, hi Tia, sorry we missed you, the wife, and I wish you love and happiness, prayers and all that.
What? Why couldn't I? It's because that fucking collect loot shit was there. Will you fucking be faster with your goddamn gun? Come on. Fucking drop already. Damn. Whew, alright, well. I guess that could have gone worse. Seneca, those pictures was great. Man, they throwing rocks like y'all in the hood. Straight up, man. Like fucking they were nailing me with them too. Oh shit, hold on a second. Let me break this thing. It was basically like, hi Tia, sorry I missed you. Your the wife and I wish you love and happiness, prayers, and all that. Did she ever respond? Did she reply? I'm assuming that if she's talking about like going to hell and shit, I imagine she's a religious fanatic.
Haunted Taco 12 said no.
Oh shit, get out of there. Wait, that blew up the second one? How did that blow up the second one?
Pretend religious fanatic. Haunted Taco 12 said yeah, she's a deep-seated religious crazy.
You know, a lot of times the people that are like that psycho-religious, they use that to like mask their own shit. I wouldn't be surprised if her being like hateful towards you being gay isn't like massive levels of projection. Like massive amounts of projection.
Haunted Taco 12 said yes, it is a cloak for her own hate. Ungoi1 asks, does she hate other women normally? Maniacal Toaster said every hyper-religious person I ever know was either cartoonishly greedy or not on speaking terms with their kids.
Cartoonishly greedy. Well, you know, I have a I'm not a conspiratorial person, nor am I like a religious person.
Toaster isn't wrong.
But I've got a You know, you might not. You might want to be careful with those sparks next to this gas can, dude. I've got a theory that what we're witnessing right now is the 7 deadly sins manifesting themselves in human form throughout our society.
Stay here. Guard Her Holiness.
Oh, I'm gonna put you right here.
Just so you know.
This could work as cover.
Wait, no, I didn't want you to fuel. I don't want you to fuel it. You're wasting the fuel. I'm trying to blow this bitch up. It won't let me. I have to ignite it away from it first, and then. I don't think this. Oh, that did the trick. Cool.
Haunted Daco 12 said my parents are still Catholic.
You know, I don't even know.
Haunted Daco 12 said but they don't care or have any issues with the whole gay thing. Haunted Daco 12 said neither does most of my family.
Well, that just means they're normal people. Like, I don't even know what, like, I grew up going to church and shit. I have no idea what, like, denomination or anything any of those churches were. Most of them were on military bases, so I think they were all designed to be omni-denominational.
Becky said you love who you love. Accepting parents are the best parents.
Oh! Damn it, that was right in your face, man.
Haunted Taco 12 said they're kind of the yeah, I believe in God, but that's that kind of Catholics now.
Just so long as they're not the, like, you have to go to conversion therapy kind. Have they always been accepting and shit? Or was there ever a time when, like, you were going through it with them?
Haunted Daco 12 said yeah.
That's awesome, then. You got lucky. Don't take for granted how lucky you got on that one, then. I'm always missing them. I gotta start looking up.
Haunted Taco 12 said I came out to them in my mid-20s. Frankly, I didn't know until then, so I was already established in life.
Fair enough, but I mean, sometimes that makes no difference. Sometimes that makes no difference at all.
Haunted Daco 12 said but they've always been like the kindest people. Haunted Daco 12 said I've only seen my dad angry like twice.
And I'm guessing there's nothing else down here for me.
Haunted Taco 12 said my mom could get Tiger Mom mode sometimes, but she'd mostly lovely.
Where are your parents at? Alright, I have no idea where the other thing is.
Haunted Daco 12 said Texas.
Okay, they're in Texas. How has the Korean side of your family been dealing with the that really lame attempted coup?
Haunted Daco 12 said not entirely far west of San Antonio.
There was the failed coup attempt and then the impeachment of the president, and then I guess they impeached the guy that they replaced the impeached president with. I don't know what's going on in South Korea. Those guys, they're fucking going crazy right now. Like, there's so much other wild shit happening in the world that it gets like no attention, but
You're not leaving, right?
it's pretty crazy. Wait.
War party!
God is fucking. Oh, God.
Haunted
Where are they
Taco
going?
12 said the family is doing fine. The last I had spoke to them.
I smell death.
That's good then.
Haunted Taco 12 said they're more worried about what's going on over here. And Oi once said slightly surprised Samsung and LG don't just take the country over, officially.
I mean,
Maniacal
why would
Toaster
they?
said someone should do a skit
What do you
with the
know,
border
these big
between North
bags?
and South Korea where the guards of NK ask what's going on over there, and SK's on fire but the
That
guards
is
just say
calm,
stuff.
work.
There is.
Like, why would they need to take over officially? They pretty much, like, LG, Samsung, Hyundai, they already own everything.
Going down!
Stay put.
What are the influential families called? Like the Chagles, the Chogles, or something like that?
Oh, it's one of Scrotus's convoys!
Haunted Taco 12 said America is owned by Coca-Cola Kappa.
America is a,
And Oi once said cables, I think.
yeah, America is, like, as weird as it is to say, it's a less bad version of South Korea.
Street Corner Becky said and Nongshin pretty much has a monopoly on noodles in South Korea.
There it is, Rams!
Vince, you are like a noodle aficionado to know that. This is like the second time you've bought up ramen noodles, or any kind of noodles.
And Oi once said Shin Red Gang.
Well, that's what Vince was talking about last time, Shin Red noodles.
Street Corner Becky said Shin Black
Get your
Gang.
head!
And Oi once said you know.
Letting all that scratches drive off!
Shut up, I'm not. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
And Oi once said Heather Black once. Wasn't entirely impressed.
Oh, she will not survive many more!
Where are you at?
Street Corner Becky said I like the extra veggie packet. Nightbox said ye old nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
I need to actually
And
try
Oi
those
once said,
noodles.
I've noticed you either love Shin Black or you just don't care.
I don't really eat a lot of noodles at home anymore. They tend to be very, very, very high carb.
Street Corner Becky said but Shin Red is the shit anyway. Haunted Taco 12 said the Korean family aren't struggling.
I don't even know. I don't know what type of noodles I usually get, because I'll get ramen noodles at H Mart. I'll go to H Mart and grab that shit, but it's not the Shin ones. I forget what it is though. Wait, what? Am I supposed to drive through here?
Haunted Taco 12 said, I know my cousin was like, yo, are you guys going to be okay over there a while back though?
Oh yeah, I mean oh, am I here? Yeah, the entire world is worried about what's happening here, and rightfully so.
Every time I see it, my gut ropes shrivel with fear.
Oh, I overjumped it.
Fuel tank! Thundersticks are coming!
Street Corner Becky said the Nongshin tonkatsu will always be my favorite.
It's gone! Oh, rain!
Oh shit. Yeah, like the entire world has like various versions of the same problem. And they all are worried about America because they're all getting their problems basically from us. Like, we've exported our shit to the rest of the world. Oh, shit.
And boy once said I finally tried the Chapaghetti. May.
Chapaghetti? What the fuck is that? Oh, I jumped right in the path. Oh shit, I couldn't jump out of the way of that.
Corner Becky said, yeah, I didn't like that one either. And boy once said haaaaangin product. It's basically soy noodles.
Oh. I'll try it. I've tried all. I mean, I've tried spaghetti, pumpkin noodles, squash noodles. I'm willing to try anything if it has a decent enough. It's always the texture. The texture is always the issue more than anything else.
Might be able to roll up closer in this.
Street Corner Becky said cup of noodles made a breakfast one and it's the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Oh, this guy is just trapped
Street Corner
here.
Becky said had a little piece of dried sausage and pancake flavor.
Just come over here. Oh, he can't even get out of here.
Don't! Just come here!
I'm trying to. No, I just wanted to come in here just to whoop your ass. That's all. Oh no, it seems like these guys detected me. Can you aim? Can you hit me? Here we go. Hell yeah, thank you.
And boy once said I put sesame oil in my shin red. It's another level. Everyone at work knows when I'm eating it.
You put sesame oil in your oh shit, what the fuck? Just gonna have that guy destroy these cars for me. I've gotten pretty good at dressing up my my ramen noodles. I mean, I'm not the best, but get out of there! Oh shit!
Street Corner Becky said when I worked in Walmart one time I forgot to put water in my shin red cup. Smelled like burnt popcorn from the break room all the way to electronics. Co-workers never let me live that down.
Wait, what do you mean you forgot to put water? You just nuked some dried noodles?
And boy once said I wouldn't let you live that down either.
Yeah, that seems like that's worthy of the extended
Street
ridicule.
Corner Becky said yes.
Just nuking. Well, so did you eat it? When I was a kid, I used to like eating the dry ramen, just like as a nice crunchy snack.
Wagons loaded and ready. Black powder shall set us free.
Street corner Becky said overnight worker brain that was stocking shelves in dairy.
He's got us in his sights.
Wait, where's the fucking stuff? Oh, really? Right there? You fucking asshole.
Street corner Becky said I did that too as a kid, but not after I burnt the shit out of them in the microwave. And boy once said haha.
God damn it. You kidding me? Get out of here. 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 Nope, wrong button. Alright, chuck some water.
Got the car.
Oh, man. You know, the Mad Max world doesn't seem all that bad. I mean, yeah, there's the dystopia and the chaos and carnage, but also, it's a world where you could heal gunshot wounds by swigging some water. That's gotta be pretty...
Maniacal Toaster said I have fully assembled the orc. Now for the other 25 orcs.
You gotta be faster, guys.
Oh, holy, holy.
Just for fun.
Street corner Becky said we have a place in St. Louis County that has the best tonkatsu ramen with fresh sliced pork and steamed bao pork buns.
Oh man, tonkatsu is my absolute favorite. Austin has become a place that used to have like no ramen to having like really good options. Why is this guy running to me? Did he not just see what I did to all his friends? Oh man, I kind of want some ramen right now.
Haunted Daco 12 said a man who never eats pork buns is never a whole man. And boy one asks if your friends get run over, are you gonna get run over too? Street corner Becky said in the county next to me Therese a ramen chain, hadn't checked it out.
Wait, I could fire the harpoon at a dead body? Oh, that's just disrespectful. Damn, that's just mean. Destroy the hinges of the jaw. Well, I can't aim for it. Where?
Nightbox said Ye Old Nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
Oh, I need to use this thing.
One destroyed. Thanks me.
Vince, do you know the name of the ramen spot?
Now we pull it down and make our own freedom.
Hold tight.
The jaw is finally destroyed and the road into the Dead Barrens lays open. The V8 is in Gastown. But to get to it, I might need the help of Pink Eye. What, TLC?
Street corner Becky said Gasabi Hibachi.
Gasabi Hibachi. Okay, I'm not familiar with that place.
And our hearts are still beating. Yes! I knew the magnum opus would see us through. Our angel.
We're gonna find this woman called Pink Eye.
Look to your map, Saint. If things are as bad as in the Great White, she'll be under terrible pressure from Gastown war parties.
Then we'll do the same for her as we have for the others.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention there.
Street corner Becky said, I'm not sure if it's just a chain around East Central Missouri or national. Haunted Taco 12 said, Devin, you need to open up Devin's Meow.
Come on, what's going on here? Why can't I guess it's just the bad angle. Devin's Meow and Grill, Texas Barbecue and Cat Cafe. Why does it have to be and Cat Cafe? I don't know if barbecue and cats go hand in hand. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Haunted Taco 12 said, Castor Labs is struggling tonight. Suki must be tired. Street corner Becky said, I want to go to the Black Cat Cafe in Japan.
Is this something I need to do? Yeah, this is a fucking... Oh, I don't have the strong enough harpoon for this one. Suki is actually standing right behind me. She's very,
Spread her wings and soar.
Haunted Taco 12 said, of course they would.
I think she wants something.
Going to get some barbecue and there's some cute kitties there to pet and love on. Haunted Taco 12 said they would get so fat too.
Well, you know what? A foreigner opening a business in Japan, that's a good way to get introduced to some Yakuza.
Street corner Becky said, just don't feed them garlic.
Don't feed who garlic? Oh, the cats. Garlic is a mainstay in all of my cuisine. Maybe too much, even though I don't believe in too much garlic.
Haunted Taco 12 said, or after midnight.
How do I get to the roof? I think the roof is... Wait, what? Who's fucking shouting at me? Oh, shit! Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, there's a ladder right there.
And boy once said, a great quote I've heard is, I come from the school of there's no such thing as too much garlic.
That's literally the same school I graduated from. So much so that, like, my last roommate for my birthday got me, like, a big-ass, like, canister of powdered garlic. Because he knows how much I use it. And I still use that shit up pretty quickly, too.
Street corner Becky said, so we know Devin isn't a vampire.
When I was watching Nosferatu, I was literally like, this dude would have zero interest in me. Because, like... It is, my blood is just mostly garlic at this point. He would drink my blood.
I don't like this place.
He would drink my blood and then instantly be like, "Oh, I need to destroy the wires." Well, where are they? Oh, they're down there. God damn it! Wait, God damn it! I just made it even more annoying for myself. But oh well.
Haunted Taco 12 said, I come from the school of hard knocks. And I'm like those people who post Grim Reaper memes with the guns or middle fingers unironically on Facebook with a quote that says something along the lines of I don't care who you are, but you can mess with me all you want, but if you mess with my family, you got another thing coming.
I love those shirts. I need to start collecting them. I need to start collecting those ones. And it's like some dude wearing a shirt that's like, if you fuck with my family, I'm gonna introduce you. You fuck with my daughter, I'm gonna introduce you to my shotgun. And it's in like that Ed Hardy kind of style. But then like they're posting that under their I support Matt Gaetz Facebook post.
Pinko's tower. Still in one piece.
Haunted Taco 12 said my mom said I can't eat another bowl of cereal, so I did anyway. Theric 35 pew. Street Corner Becky said such a rebel, Taco.
Okay. There's a lot of fortified scarecrows around here.
Haunted Taco 12 said I don't look left, right, left when stopping at a stop sign. Theric 35 cool.
I don't know what Derek 35 is. Okay, I think I scoped everything.
And Oi once said you're a menace to society. And Oi one asks what's next? Measure once, cut twice?
Why did it pronounce it that way? Cut twice.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'm not sure, but I was gifted a sub to that channel, and the emotes surprisingly are on topic.
Oh yeah, I gotta,
Street Corner Becky said cause it's trying to frame it like a question but it comes out weird.
I gotta, unlock my emotes. I'll do that. I'll do that for a little while. I know that, sub money is hard to come by for us smaller streamers. Alright. Oddly enough, my gas tank actually... I wonder if gas is going to be sparser to find on this side. Oh wait, what? That thing said my... Oh, you know what? I was looking at my... I think I must have been looking at my car's health.
Street Corner Becky said if I still had Prime I'd sub.
No, my car's health is good too. What the fuck? Wait, so I don't know what I was looking at. There was a meter that claimed that my fuel tank was half empty. But
Street Corner Becky said just don't have $6 ATM.
Oh, I got you. It's all good.
Haunted Taco 12 said if Obama comes around here trying to make my son gay, guess what? Halib? I'm going to let him. Collision emoji, water pistol emoji, collision emoji, water pistol emoji, skull emoji.
collision emoji and water pistol emoji. I always did think it was cowardly when Apple got rid of the 6-shooter emoji.
There are those who dwell on the crust of the lands like you and me, and there are those who dwell beneath. They worship darkness and drink the blood of men.
Haunted Taco 12 said old woman emoji.
Alright, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Almost 4 hours. Pretty much a 4-hour stream. Not bad. Oh boy. I got a lot of homework to do now. I gotta figure out if I can format the comic to the webtoons / tapas format. If not, I don't know what the next move's gonna be. It's gonna be tough. I gotta figure out.
12 said if birds aren't real, explain this middle finger emoji.
Explain this middle finger emoji.
Taco 12 said Theric 35 pew Theric 35 pew Theric 35 pew.
I do like that emoji.
And Oi1 said haha.
If birds aren't real, explain this middle finger emoji. I think that actually is funnier than if it didn't read out the emoji. I don't know why you're getting so hostile. Why are you getting so hostile with me so late into the night? Like all of a sudden you're just like throwing down. It's all good. We're all in a good mood over here, Taco. Maybe you do need to go eat something. Go grab some cookies. You're like a Snickers commercial.
And Oi1 said grab a Snickers. Maniacal Toaster said good stream, good job.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I should not eat, but I am hungry.
Taco 12 said you're not you when you're hungry.
Every time, like this stream will always devolve into food chat, and every time it devolves into food chat,
said old people get weird after dark.
I always get hungry and eat way later than I need to. I should not eat right now, but I'm probably going
Becky
to.
Said night Devin and chat. I'm also hungry, but it's 2 a.m.
I'm going to make a terrible decision, and I am going to go eat something at 2 a.m. So, thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it as always. Wait, tomorrow. Wait, today's Thursday.
Said I only join streams that talk about food for no reason.
Well,
and Oi1 said thanks for the
it's
stream.
the right stream for that. No worries, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I was operating like today was Friday, but today's Thursday. Well, I guess it's technically actually Friday now, but I mean, I guess I could do King of the Castle tomorrow.
Taco 12 said it's 1 a.m. It's time to lay down and try not to wake up the wife in the process, lest I face the consequences.
Oh, you're gonna fail in that.
Haunted Taco 12 said adios cha-cha-chos.
You're bouncing off the walls right now. You're definitely gonna fail. Good luck though. Have a good night. I'll probably play King of the Castle tomorrow. Why not? Why not? I hope to see you all again tomorrow, but if not, have a great rest of your evening, and see you when I see you.
Street Corner Becky said Ukot. I usually save my beer for Saturday for it, but might have a few then.
Hey, you know what? It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Later, y'all.
And Oi1 said peace. Haunted Taco 12 said Yilda 6 yarn love.